Rock FM on Volume 1. Boston Black Bard Restaurateur. Featuring Caesarea, Top Mix, Suya Joint, Fort Hill Grill in District 7. Appetizers, drink special, spit your bars, network event, and giveaways. 21 and up with proper ID, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. For more info, go to sparkbarcrawl.eventbrite.com. It's the Bars Volume 1 Boston Black Bar and Restaurateur.
All right. Now it's time to get this party started. This is Thursday the 9th of February. We are moving right along in the month of February. It's going to be a great one. It's going to be a great month. I don't know. Is this month good so far?
I think so.
You start off good?
I've been having a good time.
Good. Any notable so far? How's Black History Month been going?
I feel like Black History Month has been going very, very well. I mean, we've broken 2 records, made history twice. Notably this so far this month. Good morning.
Good morning, mister.
What else has gone on? I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna be, it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one.
And strangely enough, February is flying by.
I don't know. Yesterday you said that, and I was like, yeah, but then it's just the 9th.
I know, but it's only 28 days.
I know, but
it's almost done.
It's just good morning. How you doing?
You smell nice.
Nah, but I'm feeling nice. Shout out to Yamba Market early in the morning.
you look like you feel nice.
Feel amazing.
You do smell good, and it's funny because that's a good sign that I'm getting better because I can smell. Oh. I remember like in the prime of it, like being around weed smoke, like I was like, is that good? Because I don't smell nothing. Oh. I just couldn't smell. But it's funny because you smell good like cologne. And this morning when I get downstairs, usually my mom is sleeping. Today, she jumped out of the bed and busted out the room, and I'm like, what's going on? So she's like, check CK's pockets, and I'm like, what's in it? So she's like, check it, because it's heavy, and check it. So granted, she's already checked the pockets to ask me. So I'm like, okay. So I checked the pockets. The boy has a bottle of cologne, a dinosaur, and one of those little bubble poppers. And yesterday, I remember him coming home and he was smelling real sweet. And I was like, why he smells so sweet? But I don't know who he confiscated somebody's cologne off of. But like we had to have a talk today about, taking people's stuff. Because why are you taking people's cologne? And why does somebody that he took it from, why y'all got your parents' cologne at school?
What kind of cologne was it?
I took a picture of it because
He grown.
I was just like, I don't understand. I was more concerned about why my mother had to set up this investigation. You already opened his pocket. Empty the pockets.
Y'all worrying about the wrong things. Oh, that's a good cologne. Y'all worrying about the wrong things. So realize the gentleman is trying to tell you, Mom, I'd rather smell good than be stink. And shout out to Miss J, because she picks out my cologne.
Does she?
Yes, she does.
What kind of cologne do you wear?
I don't know. She picks them out.
This is Aquarius.
I don't know. I just wear it.
Aquarius Paris.
Oh, my.
It was just such an odd thing to have in a picture of a little Roblox and what is those things? The poppers and a dinosaur and a bottle of cologne.
No, that's probably some other kids because these kids.
It is some other kids. He said it was Javion's or somebody like that. And
yeah,
I'm like,
because
Javion got that.
His age are going through puberty.
And he's going through puberty.
And little boys smell bad when they're going through puberty.
He's a baby grown.
Yeah,
he's baby grown.
He's Aquarius gave him that had that cologne because his mother was like, "You be stankin', so take this with you."
I think the Jaquarius stole it from his parents.
Jaquarius,
and then CK took it, and then and he sprayed it because when I was like, CK, who's this for? He was like, it's mine, and went to go spray it on. Boy.
No, what's that? Mommy, I saw the lady just now sprayed the perfume in the air and walked in it. That's not how you do it, right, Mommy? You put it on your neck and on your legs, right?
And on your legs. Oh, wow.
I know. Poor thing.
Why are you putting it on your legs, Miss Tony?
Exactly. That's terrible.
Poor thing. Terrible. What the children are seeing at home. Janet said, I'm a substitute 5th grade teacher.
Oh, hell.
These kids are be drawing penises, and it's the funniest thing. Coach Chris, help me talk to these kids.
I'm staying out of that. Penises and kids, away from.
No, but that's something that you might have to handle.
That's not my failure.
You and your and only. First of all, I went to go pick up Noah yesterday from. Yesterday was basketball for ADSL. I was like, what the hell did I just walk into? How many people were there yesterday?
43, 45. That's kids and 20 adults.
Yes.
For Miss J's little room.
Really?
Yeah.
It was so many kids, and them kids was in there playing basketball.
Yeah, I think they're opening up 20 more slots. There's a lot going on with ADSL. I like them. Go ahead, Miss J.
I like
ADSL.
y'all job. Okay.
That's really, really good.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I like it.
Quick check-in. You guys are tuned into Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the Morning. We got Coach Chris here. We got Miss Tony, Hot Sizzling Sauce. We might have some few other people dropping in. You never know what's going on in this show. But quick check-in. Chris, how you doing?
I feel like a 10.
A 10.
Yamba Market got me feeling like a 10.
I'm about to go outside and have some Yamba Market too.
Please do.
I want some Yamba Market.
I would never be able to do this show with some Yamba Market.
That's the best feeling in the world.
I just one time
sitting
Yamba
like
came
this.
here and I had a sample of something, and I don't know if I made it to the end of the show.
You did.
I did.
You did.
I wasn't aware.
'Cause you're here today.
I'm here today.
You're
Amazing.
here today.
You look amazing today. How you feeling?
I feel. My voice seems like it's trying to do a little something, so I'm not trying to force it, but I'm excited about getting better. I'm still having shortness of breath, which sucks because I be walking from like here to there, and I be like, "Ooh, child, give me some time." But that's how I am, anyways. So I think it's just exacerbated right now. But walking up my 3 floors of stairs, child, it'd be nap time right
That's
after.
a lot of stairs, though. How many stairs is that? Have you ever counted the
I
number of
did.
stairs?
It's 11, 6, 4, and then 12, I think. Yes.
You going to Planet Fitness?
That's just to get home.
You know what you need?
What?
After the show, a note saying you're going on vocal rest. Do not talk to you, text you.
I think so. And nobody respects my texting regime. Nobody respects it at all. These next 2 weeks alone, I've has altogether 6 speaking engagements. One right after this. I should have wore a better outfit. Forgot about that. Damn it. All right. But anyways, Miss Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing fantabulous. I feel great. I feel great.
Why?
Fabulous?
Yeah.
Anything good happened? Yesterday we had a little family dinner.
Yeah, yesterday was such a good day for me. Sauce and I, we had the show yesterday with Coach Chris. It was a very good show. I quite enjoyed it. Sauce and I left here. We went and had delicious pancakes at the International House of Pancakes. Yum. You know what?
I'm jealous.
IHOP may not do a lot of things right, but them pancakes is bussin'.
Those pancakes.
Every time.
I don't care what nobody says, and nobody can't tell me different.
Yeah.
IHOP got the best pancakes.
They do.
They do.
like hands down.
They're perfect. That's the one thing that they get right each and every time. Is the
Each and
pancake.
every single time. So then we did that, and then I went home and I think I rested up a little bit. I ran around with Coach Chris a little bit yesterday. I went and got my nails done. I feel like a human again. Woo!
Let me see the critters. Let's see.
Oh my gosh! Because
Valid,
did
valid,
you
valid.
see them yesterday?
Let me put mine close to my chest and my heart because
Oh.
I could only speak to people like this. How you doing?
Look like you want to slap
How
box?
you doing?
And I thought that I had so badly damaged them that I would need to get like a whole situation again. And she was like, "No, you didn't do that bad at all." And I felt good about that. And then after that, I hung out with mommy a little bit. Then I went and got my feet done. And then I met up with the family. We had a nice little family Chinese dinner, and it was really nice. And then that was it. And then I went home and I read a book.
What'd you read?
I'm reading a book called We Are Not Like Them. Coach purchased it for me. It's a story about 2 best friends. One is black and one is white. They have been best friends raised together, and then an incident happens that kind of tests their friendship really, really badly. And so it's a really, really good book.
I just want to tell you that's a great recommendation.
Yeah.
I read that book
We Are
once.
Not the Same.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, there's a movie like that.
There's a movie like that.
The little black girl, she had a little white best friend, and then her little friend got killed.
Oh yes, it's not Set It Off, but what is
Yeah.
you
Not
know
set it off.
no
Unlike Us or something like
Yeah,
that.
like, who is we?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
We are not. Oh, what they think about us.
Yes.
What they believe or something like
Or
that.
how they view us.
Yes.
No.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Somebody.
No.
Luana.
Yeah, no, something.
Who is you?
We is not the two of us. It's not the same ones. That's the same ones.
This ain't what it is. That's what its name is. The hate you give. Thank you. The hate you give. Yes.
Yes.
I'm over here fighting with this mic.
That might. I'm telling you, that might be coming at you.
It got to tighten. Somebody got to tighten. Loosen it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I
There we
wish you
go.
had bought more than 2 bottles of water.
Hey, I took yours from yesterday, so here.
Oh my gosh, look at you. You're such a good brother.
That is nice.
I tell ya.
Sharing waters.
The relationships I have made.
No, you gotta pour a sip in it and get the bottle back.
No, I couldn't do that. I'll get a cup
Nah,
and
you
I'll
good,
just pour
you
some out. Anyhow, yeah. So how are you, Saucy? You're sounding good. You're looking good.
Sounding good. Look, I don't know if I'm looking good, but I'm
How was your
sounding
speaking
good.
engagement yesterday? Chase Bank.
Oh yes. I didn't do that because I didn't have no voice.
Oh.
But it was nice. It was a graduation of some of the small businesses that are going through the Chase Bank Minority Business Program. So that was really dope. I was joined by a lot of different people. I met a lady who does tea. It's called Black Leaf Tea.
Yes.
It's an e-commerce site. People should go and patronize that. Also Innovation Design. They were the people who designed our second website here at Spark FM, so that was dope. Zaz from Zaz Fest and Zaz Restaurant, another really great Black entrepreneur that should be spoken about more in the city of Boston, who's doing many things, multi-million-dollar business. He has the 8th floor of City Hall. He has a food truck at the Seaport, and then he has this great restaurant over here in Hyde Park. So just to name a few of those. And it was a big graduation ceremony for people that gone through the Trace program throughout the country. So we saw people from Chicago, Silicon Valley, New York, and many others. So that was really dope to see so many dope businesses, really trying to focus on their finances and get it right. So that was exciting.
You know what you need? Next time you go somewhere and you don't got no voice, take me so I can translate for you.
Oh, see, that's what I need. I need a translator.
All you gotta do is text it. I'm gonna read it. Like, yo, look, let me tell you what she said.
And then this is a great a picture of Tony this morning, looking for her Blistex.
I'm looking for mine now.
Mine, it fell and rolled, and I was like, "Where is it?" So I'm looking underneath here. When I went around there,
I think she laid down there and took a small nap too, because I was like, "What you was laying there for a while."
I probably was. I look like a victim of a violent
You
crime.
First 48.
SVU.
Oh yeah, because your arms are all stretched like somebody needs to draw a chalk outline of you. That's hilarious.
That's what you should have done. You should have took the chalk and outlined me.
I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna edit that picture later.
Oh gosh.
You wait and see.
Just you wait.
Anyways, people, let's get into this show because we got a lot to cover. Super Woke Hobby might be dropping in a little bit later. We don't know. And then we might have a little intern that is coming to check us and see if she likes to be here. And you know the children love to be here, so I'm excited about it.
Just a place to be.
But anyways, people, let's get into the show. We're going to start with our round the way news. We're going to go right into our national and world and end on our entertainment flow with our gossip and all that other good stuff. I love me a little gossip.
I found out my role.
What?
Triz is not here, so I'm going to be the DJ sound effect.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
That is
How does it
cute.
feel being here now and not on the phone and being subject to my calls or answers or hang-ups?
Yo, I'm still nervous. You
Bet you if I hang up on you.
You know how you go in that meeting with the big boss and you scared what the big boss might say?
What if you talking and she just cuts your mic?
Shut up.
You just gotta sit there like
I said, shut up.
gosh,
2 weeks.
sign language. You know, like,
Y'all are silly.
Let's get into this. We're going to start with the roundaway news. Tony's going to continue reading until I'm fully recovered.
Okay, but you got to give me a second because I'm not prepared. I am not prepared. I'm sorry, everyone.
Terrible.
I know.
boom.
And shout out to Miss Jelly Santos who delivered the show notes to us last evening at
She
like
did.
10 p.m. I
She
was like,
did.
What's going on with her?
Because I read them.
What's
She
wrong
probably
with
was
you?
busy late at night, so she was like, let me get this done.
Still dedicated.
Late at
Dedication.
night.
Dedication.
Kiss me in the morning, late at night.
Oh, that is what it says.
Is that what it says?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Kiss me in the morning.
Late
Oh, does
at
that mean
night.
12 o'clock?
Oh, late at night.
Kiss me in the morning.
Late at night.
Late at night.
Oh.
Oh, that's sexy time.
I know. Do you know what is so weird to me is that, like, as soon as it turns midnight, Coach considers it the next day. And I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? It's still tonight.
Nope,
And
he's
he's
right.
like, no,
Nope.
it's tomorrow.
So how does
He's
he
right.
how is that?
So he'll be like, oh, so you want to do something later? And I'm like, oh, we can do it tomorrow. And he'd be like, yeah, that's what I mean, because it's after midnight.
Oh,
He's right, though.
Lit.
He's right.
That's crazy.
Anything after 12 o'clock is considered morning time.
I think that morning time starts when you wake up.
Yeah.
No, anything after 12 o'clock a.m.
Yeah.
is morning time. That's what they say. That's why they got the end, a.m., p.m.
Yes.
I know, but it don't work in life.
Yeah.
Hyperell says he does the same thing.
That's so
I agree
weird
with
to
him.
me.
And I agree with him.
No, I don't get it. No, because
It says
at
12 a.m., 12 p.m. That's it. 12 a.m.
You know who I blame it on? I blame that on Gary Banton. Because
Yes.
Gary Banton has us saying good morning in the night all the time.
Oh, y'all still say good morning? People say
Good
Grand
morning.
Rising.
Good,
I hate
it's
it, Great
Good morning.
Rising.
At 6 p.m. For the street,
What?
the alleyway. What's the name of the store?
Who?
Gary and Big Trinity. Clarity
The
House.
Avenue.
The Avenue. The alleyway.
I was like, I don't even know what are you talking
when
about.
they start the Avenue on Saturday evenings, they say good morning, and Gary Banton that's been his tagline for a long time. So he says good morning anytime he sees you.
You know what,
the first
Schneider?
time he sees you is good morning.
You know what, Schneider? That's right. He
Yeah.
says, I hate how the hours start with 12, then go back to 1, 2, 3. It should be 12 p.m. should be the last hour. Then the day starts with 1 a.m. I agree with that.
So how do you separate
Ain't
day
that the
from
same
night?
thing?
No, because 12 p.m. is technically the afternoon. 12 p.m. is the afternoon of a day. 12 a.m. is the morning
have
of
to
the beginning
Oh,
of the day.
so 1 should be the first hour
one
of the
should
day.
be 1 a.m. It should be, but they would have to do
gotta
like
remember
then they would have-
12. It should be 12.
It would be to 24.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to remember the 24-hour day period.
That's
you have
right.
to separate the 24-hour day period. So
Yeah, so it would be 1 to 24. It
Yeah.
couldn't be 1 to 12.
anything else, the day will be off.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, then we should
be
go
in
to
proper
military
fraction.
time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write an email.
And then, yes, that's true. And why is 0 after 1 on the keyboard? After 9. 0. Why is 0 after 9 on the keyboard? Schneider,
That
don't
is-
listen. We ain't high.
That is
I
true.
know.
Having these
You know
talks.
what, Schneider? That is very true.
Yeah.
Why does the 0 come after the 9 and not before the 1?
Because the 0 has no value. Y'all don't value the 0.
And why do we get nervous when we leave our phones with our spouse?
What? What?
We don't.
I left mine with my wife.
You know, I always be thankful for that because I'm a super flirt too. And I be like, I'm glad I'm trustworthy because I just be talking shit. I don't be meaning it.
Yeah.
I can say things like, ooh, I can't wait to see you later, boy. And it just means I'll see you later.
Yeah.
But I just got to make it sexy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. Like, I mean, he don't pay me no mind anyway. So it don't matter what I do. Anyhow, let's get into the damn
This is
show.
great. That was great talk though. This is great. Things that make you go,
Exactly. Tantalizing Thursday. What did Mike Nice call today?
he said thankful Thursday.
Yes. Thankful and tantalizing Thursday. That's what it is. So a Randolph teacher got drugged yesterday. What happened to the teacher? Who did that?
Oh yeah, a little pill was floating in his coffee.
Yeah, so a Randolph teacher was taken to the hospital after an unknown tablet was found in his coffee. A teacher in Randolph was taken to the hospital after an unknown tablet was found in his coffee. Again, this incident took place at Donovan Elementary School. The teacher went to the hospital as a precaution, according to officials. Police did not say whether the teacher suffered any symptoms. Police told 7 News they are assisting school administrators investigating this incident, though they said this is not a criminal investigation. Investigators have confirmed this incident took place in the same 4th grade classroom where shell casings were found last month. Did we know about the shell casings? I didn't know about the shell casings.
Me either. Well, wait, no. So the teacher went to the hospital, but they don't know what he had. Why did the teacher go to the hospital?
Because
If
there
he
was a
didn't drink?
tablet in his coffee.
Did he drink it?
He's trying to get workers' comp.
That's what I'm saying. Did he drink it? If he didn't drink it, why he had to go to the hospital? Because he was around it?
Yeah, because it was biased.
That story sounds so dramatic. Even when I heard it yesterday, they were like, a pill was found in a teacher's coffee.
I know.
How we don't know he put the pill in there?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
How you know he wasn't taking this pill and it fell out his mouth or something like that and he forgot because he got short-term memory. All of that.
Well, the teachers, the email that was sent to staff and parents in the incident said that the unknown substance was found in his coffee around noon on Tuesday. The principal also made reference to incidents in January, saying officials had determined that 5 students had some level of involvement in the notes and empty shell casings that were found in schools.
This is not the same story as the coffee?
Yeah, it is the same story as coffee.
So what? I don't understand how they relate.
It was the same classroom.
The same classroom had pills and shell
He
casings?
sound like he in a trap.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. He got to resign.
Yeah.
They trying to set that man up.
All 5 of the students have received some form of punishment.
Wow.
Police they were using police dogs after the shell casings were found, did not turn up any other casings or weapons. The shell casings did prompt a school lockdown, though, as well as concern from parents who met with the Randolph Public School superintendent and a school resource officer at a subsequently safety firm.
What the hell is this? Randolph?
Randolph.
And they want to legalize guns. Okay.
Wow. Okay, Randolph. That
How
definitely
is it just
sounds
the
like
shell casings,
a trap
though?
school. Somebody
Yeah.
probably got them from their daddy's drive-by.
Oh, from their
And-
dad's drive-by.
And, damn.
Which I think pill was it?
I don't know.
There wasn't no criminal charges, so we know it ain't fentanyl.
That's what I was. That's what I was thinking would be the reason that they would have to take him to the hospital, was because we do know that if you get even just a little bit exposed to fentanyl, it can have a really
That's
bad
what
effect
I automatically went to fentanyl.
you. Yeah.
I thought it was definitely fentanyl.
But you got to limit it because fentanyl is a criminal charge. So to have that possession, it'd be a criminal charge. And they waived that off.
They'd have to charge someone with that. But yeah, I don't know.
That's very interesting.
Weird.
Very
That's weird. Sports betting compliance called into question after 1 week. What is the big deal with this? The sports betting had to be legalized so that we could tax it. Is that what
I just feel like that's what the government doing. If they can't control it, it's illegal. It's a crime.
So, like, if you just do a friendly wager with your boy, is that the kind of sports betting we're talking about? Like, why would you? Why would you even do it through this forum? Why can't you just, holler at your boy?
So how does this work?
I don't know.
Read, let me see.
Legal sports betting has been alive in Massachusetts for 1 week, and the Mass Gaming Commission is apparently already investigating whether 2 of the 3 sports books in the state have violated its rules around what events can and cannot be wagered on. The agenda for the Gaming Commission's meeting Thursday says that the commission anticipates that it may meet in executive session in conjunction with its reviews of Plainwood Park Casino and Encore Boston Harbor's compliance with the approved Massachusetts sports wagering catalog. I don't know.
I don't gamble anywhere.
Me either. Like I don't understand it. I know that all of my timelines are filled with DraftKings things and all kinds of stuff. But then, so I want to know can I only do it at the casino?
Yeah, you can only go to the casino. They have like certain places you can go where you can go, legally gamble.
Okay.
So, from what we hear, and it sounds like the story is saying like already there was some cheating going on. Some illegal.
1 week in.
Yeah. You can
Maybe.
cheat the books.
I mean,
You can create something. You can cheat it.
Oh, from the it's got to be an inside job.
Inside job.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody's getting a little something on the side.
Somebody going to jail.
It's legal in-person sports betting. Began at Plainridge Park, MGM Springfield, and Encore on January 31st. So that was just the other day. After years of discussion on Beacon Hill and months of regulation writing on the Gaming Commission, mobile. Is it mobile or mobile? What do you say?
Either.
Mobile?
It's tomato.
Tomato betting is expected to launch early next month. Spokespeople for Plainridge Park and Encore did not immediately respond to news service inquiries on Tuesday afternoon. Like I said, eliminate all of that. Just bet with your boy.
Just play Keno.
Just play Keno.
Or pity pat.
What the hell is a pity pat?
All right, we talk about that. So
What's that, a
pity
card?
pat?
It's a
It's a
card
card
pat.
game.
It's pity. It's like
It's
old
matching.
maid.
It's like
I know.
matching.
It is old maid. See, didn't I say old maid? Ain't old maid matching?
I know.
Goldfish.
Old Maid, Uno, and Goldfish.
I'm actually going to have some people from the Spades Commission come in here and talk to you black folks about how you guys are embarrassing your ancestors by not knowing how to play spades.
I know. And remember that time
Y'all
we
know how
had
to play spades?
Don't say y'all. I know. I learned in college.
So you got to be my partner.
I got inducted. I don't know how
spade
good
partner.
I am at partnering.
That's how you play
but
spades with partners.
she
She
played.
don't know how to play spades. Oh my goodness.
I can play spades by myself.
No,
But I
because the
can't
last
play
time I went to a tournament, we lost badly. Not on accounts of us, because I'm scared. I play scared, so I underbid a
don't know if
lot,
you have no
and
partner.
then end up getting a lot of bags and stuff like that. So I'm be stressed out.
I
Remember
wanna play spades.
when we had Clint Coley in here, he was telling us that he had like some beginner spades, something
Yeah.
that would teach you how to do spades.
Oh,
And I think he has like a
yeah.
spades academy or something like that.
So-
Clint Coley, the comedian. Did you
And
ever
then
see him?
our good friends,
Yeah,
Marvinay and Bishop, they did something the other day at the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum. They had a little
Oh, we had
spades
tickets
tournament.
for that.
Yep.
And they have spades
did not go.
tournament. I want to play.
I had tickets for that and we did not go.
Y'all
Why
didn't even
didn't we
mention
go?
it.
I don't
I would
know, I
have called
forgot.
for that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm nice. I'm from
They,
New York.
we were supposed to have them in here before it, but then, communication. But they do them often, so we'll bring them in here. We'll get into the basics of it, and then maybe they can put on another one for you. They should just do a beginner spades tournament.
I don't
like,
need a beginner. I
teach
need
the
the
community. I'll
Money
make you.
involved.
The money involved. I want the
involved.
coin.
Right.
This was-
Food stamps and all.
Don't listen. Coach is the most competitive person ever, and it's kind of annoying. It's kind of annoying. Don't mini golf with him. Don't bowl with him. It's.
Back to the show.
But he's very encouraging at the same time because he talks so much shit
And I'm
that
nice
you
at
wanna
everything I
you
say.
wanna try to really do good. But anyhow, y'all don't bet with
It's
the
not that I'm
DraftKings.
hating Lawanda. It means that y'all got to learn it. This is one of the fundamentals of Black history.
Spades are very important.
Back in the day, spades was the reason why the Underground Railroad was able to contribute the way it was. Because when you got a certain amount of books, that mean that you could go to a different certain amount of
They
houses
had no damn
fast.
cards in the Underground
They
Railroad.
made them out of tree leaves.
Shut up.
The branch was a spade.
The words
It cut
that's
your
coming
heart.
out of your mouth
It cut
is
your heart.
not right, and you cannot be fabricating stuff like that on this Black History Month.
First of all, I know the Black history of spades, so you don't know.
What
you
is
don't
it?
even know how
It's
to play.
not what you just said.
It is just what I said. It was the precursor to the Underground Railroad. That's
So-
why the fathers
And
had to go out and
next you
play.
gonna tell me that they had Charlie cards on the Underground Railroad.
The fathers had to go and bet on whether their family could leave that night. And sometimes if you didn't win, you had to stay back for another night. So Harriet Tubman came back and see who won, and those was the next ones that got to get out. and
But what
get
happened
free.
if you reneged?
And if you reneged, then your family was going to be divided on different plantations. I read it in the book. It's called the Book of History of Spades in Black history.
I'm hurting.
And that's
And that has been our Black History moment for to damn day. 'Cause I don't even know how to feel because I feel like I want to believe you, but I know that I don't.
see Lawanda say. And back in the day, it was called Pity Pat. That's how Pity Pat came across because
That is not what she said. She said, but I know how to play Pity Pat. Look at this. Wow. Anyways, let me tell y'all something. Hit me with some
I'ma do
Uno. It's on.
I gotta get Javi to put that on my
This Black History
This
moment.
Black History
but
moment
it has to start with the song, like dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
exactly. Let me timestamp that real quick.
Boston is preparing a pilot program for free menstrual products, and some counselors want to consider contraception too, which I think is really, really good. Sauce and I have shared when we went to ADSL that
Yeah.
time. We both went into the ADSL bathroom and we found us some products, and we were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this is lit."
It
Wait,
was
they got
dope.
women products in the bathroom.
They do, and it's very good. They got them good kinds too,
Yep.
latex.
Yes, and they need to y'all need to consider contraceptions over there in the men's bathroom since y'all want
Yes,
if y'all
exactly.
want to be equal opportunity.
You don't want your son walking around with
I was just about to say, I
Yeah.
like, CK, where you get all these condoms from?
And
Because
he
gonna
would be
make
the
water
one.
balloons.
He would be the one to have them.
he would be the one.
Condoms and cologne in his
Like-
pocket.
Because so I don't want to put his business out there, and I know that's what we do here on the radio, but like he's going through his changes, his puberties and stuff like that. So the other day he was like, I really don't like to have hair on my body. And he was like, but now I can get a girlfriend. And I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, Lord, have mercy on my soul.
Exactly.
And that got to be from his father.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to let me text his father right now. Can you teach your son some sex facts, because I don't know. But how do you guys? Sorry, quick. How protective, or how open are you guys with the language that you use around the kids?
What do you
like
mean?
the other day, he came into the room and I was watching something, and like the people were literally like, I think it was Harlem, and they were like in the bed naked having sex, and he was like, what are they doing? And I was like, they're having sex. And he was like, hey, yo, got that from ADSL. And I'm like, but he didn't ask any more questions after it. So like, one of my friends was like, what did you say to him? And I was like, I told him they was having sex. It is what it is. So I don't know if I'm doing that right or how to do that.
I would say this. Nobody could tell you how to teach your kid. That's your kid.
Yeah.
But if it's not your kid, you have to be very cautious of what you say around these kids. Now, if they become the age of teenagers, you got to let the parents sign the waiver where you got to have a conversation with these kids and say, you know what, we having teen nights. This is the rights, the wrong, the proper protocols, the do's and don'ts. So you got to.
Because they don't do sex ed in school anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
Well, it was called health class when we were. Did they have it when you were?
They did, yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it was called health class when we were in there, and we learned from the rooter to the tutor, all of that. Like, this is the egg, da 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 da, all kinds of things like that. I don't think that they do that anymore. But these kids are getting education for themselves off of the things
Social
that they're seeing
media.
on social media and off the internet.
That's the new
and it's
TV.
really kind of scary because they're not knowing. They're not understanding. They just know that it's sex, but they don't know what sex means and all of that stuff.
I'm glad that he didn't ask more questions about it, but I felt at that moment the need to just identify what he saw, because if I didn't really know anything about it, like if I was a kid and I saw two people naked on top of each other, doing things, I'm like, I mean, my mom said that I was always a little freak, so I like to watch those kind of things. But that's, besides the point. Lawanda says, I'm very open. I'd rather him learn sex topics from me than his stupid friends. I agree.
Noah and I were having a conversation one time. Do you remember this? He was like, Mommy, remember when I used to be in your belly? And I was like, yeah. And he said, well, how did I get in there? And I said, well, Daddy put you there. And he was like, how did he do that? Did he open your mouth and put me inside?
Yes, he did.
And I said, well, he really wishes that it was like that. And he was like, what? And I was like, oh, nothing. Nothing. But then that was it. Like, he hasn't, whatever. He does, like, if we're watching a show and something happens, he'll be like, oh, no, I can't watch that.
Kissing and stuff, yeah.
Kissing and stuff. But I don't know. I think that I'd probably just turn off the TV if I know that
and
there's
that's
something
what
like that
he,
happening.
like, busted in at that scene. And I was like, and then when you fumbling with the control,
Yeah.
But then he already asked. Thank you for bringing that up, Lawanda. In the parent test, they had the helicopter parents. They had them asking them just about the basic anatomy, and them babies didn't know nothing.
Oh, that's
They didn't know
awful.
nothing about a vagina, a penis, an areola, or nothing like that. And I feel like those are the things that we got to teach them, not only for their knowledge, but in order to identify things if something ever happens to them.
Yeah.
Like, where did God forbid, but you want them to have the right anatomy if somebody ever does something to violate their private.
So let me ask you something. As you being a parent, would you want your kid to take sex ed class? And if so, what grade?
I would want them to, but I would also like to be notified that that is what they are and the curriculum to what they're teaching. Not that I would be mad at, I don't know, because I haven't gone there yet, but I would really like to see the curriculum to know what is going on.
But at what grade would you want that?
Maybe like around now. No. Like, he's 10. He is, going through some little phases of puberty. So I would want him to start to understand what is going on with his body. I can do so much, but I know that the influence that is going to be greater to him is most likely going to come from school and his friends.
Yeah. I remember, I didn't have the health class. I think it was in my freshman year of high school, which was 9th grade. But I think that was appropriate back at that time. We didn't have the internet and all of this stuff back when I was in 9th grade. Now that the kids are exposed to so much earlier, it probably is around 4th, 5th grade that they need to start learning about these things. At least, like she said, basic anatomy to knowing, just knowing their bodies and what's going on with their bodies. So.
Janet said, I'm open with my kids, but within reason. He's 9. I don't want to explain same-sex couples as if he's 16.
Yeah.
I think that's the hard part, because for a long time, fundamentally what we've known, and maybe that's a problem in America, but fundamentally we have known man and woman. So now that we are having to introduce so many other things, it gets very confusing because a lot of adults don't really kind of understand it or identify as different things. So like it's hard to now teach kids that there are so many forms of fundamental sex.
At the same time, though, I think that it's so starting to be so normalized, same-sex couples and all of these other whatever things, that this is what they're growing up in. So it doesn't seem that much different for them. We grew up traditionally, all of this stuff is new since the millennium. And so, like, for them, this is like normal type things that they're seeing. They're used to, like, it's not strange for them to see two daddies or two mommies or whatever like that. Like, that's just kind of how they grew up. But for us, that was just like, what is going on?
I don't think that it's new. I think social media just brought it more to light. And the teenagers...
It's normalized.
It's normalized. It's accepted now. Which is a great thing.
Yeah.
For those who believe in it, and whoever don't, that's their opinion. But the reality of it is, social media made it aware.
Yeah.
Right. You know what's crazy though? The other night I was watching the 50th anniversary of Conjunction Junction, whatever it's called, whatever that program was called.
Junction.
So what was
your
it called?
function? Reading Rainbow.
No, it wasn't Reading Rainbow. LaWanda knows what it was. We used to watch all of that in we always calling on LaWanda. Somebody in the comments knows what it was. It's the 50th. It was Schoolhouse Rock. It was called, and it used to do all of that. And the very famous one was like, pronoun was made to take the praise of a noun. Da da da. And they were talking about he and she, and I was just like, that's so just out of place now, because now it's not just he and she. You know what I mean? It's he and she and they and da da da. Coincidentally, yesterday I was reading something for someone, and their pronouns. You know how people do like she, her, hers. It was she, her, theirs, or something like that. And I was like, how do you do that?
But how you get the... Never mind.
That's what I said.
I want to say, how do you get that there's only one person?
Right. She, they.
Is she a couple? Is she married?
She and they.
That's how we identify? Like, I'm curious, but...
It's probably, from what I've seen from before, it's usually either someone who is trans that may still appear, like maybe say a trans woman, that may still have some, masculine traits, like a beard or things like that, where they would like to be referred to as a she, but like just not a he. Like you can refer to them as they as well, but just not a he because they have transitioned out of that.
I've also found that a lot of people who identify as being queer, not necessarily gay or lesbian, but queer, choose the they pronoun, is what I've seen a lot too. That one is kind of confusing for me, just on how to
address.
What is the word?
Structure your sentence.
Yeah, like how to structure your sentence, whatever that is. But to each his own. I am she is me, and I'm her.
And we are we. A family.
Absolutely. They are who they are, and that's it. What was I talking
We were talking about menstrual products and stuff like in school.
That
was a great combo.
So that's what is happening. Boston is prepping a pilot program for menstrual products, and some counselors want to consider contraception too. And I think that would be a good thing. The state clears the way for the Everett Casino expansion. Well, they got more land over there for them to build up?
That's what I was asking this morning, too. That's a huge place.
It is
these
huge.
affordable apartments.
Well, we were talking to Mayor Wu about that.
In the casino.
We got some plans. State gaming regulators decided on Wednesday to interpret the 2013 casino referendum in Everett to have authorized gaming on not just the current site of Encore Boston Harbor, but also at least one other swath of land across the street. A swath. I don't know if I've ever heard that word. Of land across the street, clearing the way for the resort-style casino's expansion to move ahead. Oh, right across where the big windmill thing is. Maybe there's some land or something.
Because that was a lot of open space over there across that bridge going over to there. Because that's where the pimp took me to the track to go get his girls.
The what?
I used to date a pimp. In my first life. Yes. But I went to go collect some of the women's one day with him.
She went to go slap the hoes?
I didn't slap them. I think he did. But,
That bitch better have my money.
I was more support staff around that time.
She was the bottom bitch.
Admin.
Admin?
Yes.
Well, Encore parent company Wynn Resorts plans to construct a new building across Broadway from its resort casino to host a dedicated poker room, a second sports betting parlor, a relocated nightclub, a theater, a parking garage, and more. It would be connected to the casino that opened in 2019 by a pedestrian bridge.
They're trying to make a whole
knowledge
adult
about that.
Disney World. What?
Because our building is right there, so the pedestrian bridge would be crossing in front of our building. So my job's building had to be a part of the whole planning.
Oh, wow.
Whatever it's going on there. So
That's nice.
So that's nice. I mean, we just said none of us are really gamblers. You've been to Encore?
Nah.
I think we only been to Encore to eat the buffet.
I
paid
been there once.
Yeah.
Jay took me once.
I paid the penny slots and I got $47.
I went twice to get with people to gamble. I did not gamble because I don't like to lose money. That's a problem for me. But
That's because you don't scared money don't make no money.
But if I ever
that's why
go
I'm
broke,
Didi, how you
I'm gonna give me
hate
a job.
Encore? Because I feel like I hear Didi be hitting big at the Encore.
No, she hit big at the Plain Ridge.
Oh, at the plane.
My bad. Sorry,
Don't tell
Didi.
her secret.
Shh. But Didi Mama be going to the Encore. She get all the good free stuff, all kind of sweatshirt, umbrella.
That's when you play the
chairs.
slots. Sometimes you win a free buffet.
Did they
Yeah.
open the buffet?
I don't know, but they need to open.
I'm
the
not
buffet.
going back until they open the buffet because that's the only thing I'm going for.
Big facts.
I will go pay penny slots to go to the buffet, but I'm not gonna go there just to play.
I definitely want a free buffet.
I ain't,
And
I ain't spending no
$47.
more money.
Shit.
You ain't spending no more money.
Nope.
That buffet good. They got crab legs over there in the
I'm
buffet.
allergic to seafood.
I like a buffet. It's my favorite. Warren introduces a $10 a day child care legislation. Good for you, Elizabeth Warren. Is that why she was wearing that crayon on her clothes the other day?
Oh, that's nice.
That's cute. She had a little red crayon pin on her at the State of the Union address. She had a red crayon brooch on her.
You know why?
suit.
Because childcare too goddamn expensive. You cannot afford to have children and actually work at the same time.
Don't talk
It
about
is
it.
crazy. Read this because the numbers is crazy.
Yeah, Senator Elizabeth Warren is pushing a plan that she said could cap child care costs at $10 a day for about half of American families. And what about the other half? What are we supposed to do?
They better find it.
Under her proposal, a Massachusetts family with an infant and 2-year-old making about $130,000 a year, who made that? They make.
Girl, read this story.
Oh, wouldn't pay more than $10 per day or $200 a month.
That's
and
good.
that would be a big drop off from the current average cost of $3,128 a month
Child.
for daycare.
You know how many
Child.
jobs is about to open?
Please
Man, look.
let us pray.
We gonna have
childcare-
Spark Daycare and have them children in this green
Boy,
room
who
while
you-
we on this broadcast.
Who you telling?
They're
Who
gonna
you
have a
telling?
baby show.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
They gonna be all throughout this. We gonna make some money.
Listen,
Invest in your kids.
Yeah, Massachusetts has some of the highest child care costs in the country, according to the latest Labor Department data. Parents spend between $16,000 and $26,000 a year
That is
for
college
child
tuition.
care.
That's a
Well,
call.
that's college tuition at a small community college, but still.
Right.
That's a
Yeah.
call.
That's about 20% of family budgets, and 4 counties in the state land of the top 20 list of most expensive places for infant care. The plan says higher income families would have to spend no more than 7% of their earnings on child care, and those making under 75% of their state median income will be fully
Say it.
will be fully covered. I'm gonna have another baby. No, I'm not.
That's
Jesus.
I'll be damned if I have another geriatric pregnancy. God damn, I'm not doing that. A lack of childcare is holding back our economy and keeping parents out of the workforce. It's giving lies to the notion that there's equal opportunity in our country, Warren said in a statement. We can't build a future by shortchanging our babies and families. The more we invest in childcare, the better for our families, our small businesses, and our entire economy.
I'm glad that somebody's making moves towards this
Me
because I
too.
think that it is highly ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why it costs that much to keep a kid. Especially if you got
Seriously.
like 5 of them that you watching, why you need to make that much off of one child?
Yeah, man.
you got to think about feeding them and all the stuff that comes
And
with the
for
the
these
liabilities,
daycares-
you have to have insurance and
Have
all
to
of
have
that. There's all
insurance.
these liabilities. You
Yeah,
have to
I
have
mean,
it.
yeah, but still, like, what are these kids? They're not at 2 years old. What are they eating? Crackers and milk?
But accidents happen. And people do get lawyers.
I mean,
that's protect yourself.
And that's the thing too, because there's a lot of daycares where the parents have to bring food.
Yes,
they have to bring diapers. They have to bring
everything. So on top of you paying all this money, you also got to bring all the things for the kids, like going to get your hair done these days.
You want your kids to eat everything somebody else cooked?
No, that's what I'm saying. If I got to bring all the things for my kid to eat, why am I paying $3,000 a month?
Yeah.
Like if I'm doing all the things, all you got to do is make sure it don't choke and die.
$3,128.
Yes. That's
just
crazy.
Showing you that you're starting college tuition, so save your money.
Right. It's getting you in the motion of paying for the child. Right. But anyhow, that is really, really good, and I hope that bill is able to pass, because that would be really, really good for so many families. And that's and a feel good story. We have a very good feel good story here. So nice. An Ohio 8-year-old delivers his baby brother when the mom goes into labor at home. An 8-year-old. Wow.
He about to be a doctor.
He's going to be Doogie Howser.
He didn't have a choice.
Malone Matthews.
Hey, let's not make him sound like a hero. He didn't have a choice. I'm having your brother go get me a towel.
Go do it. Get it now.
Go call the hospital.
Yes.
Like, I'm commend him for being able to do it, but it's not a hero.
He's being brave, though.
I mean, yes, he didn't have a choice. He didn't have a choice. Go get me a cup of water to collect your brother. Get me a scissors so I can cut an umbilical cord. Oh. Hold the phone by my ear, boy. Hold the phone.
Malone Matthews couldn't wait for his chance to hang out with his new baby brother, but little did he know that he'd be the first to welcome baby Rue Shane into the world. After delivering a baby, how much pressure can you put on an 8-year-old, joked his dad, Malachi. Walking down there, the baby, he's so cute, I want to play with him. Malone's mother, Pilar Matthews, said she went to bed on January 27th, experiencing some discomfort, but thought it was just a false alarm. I thought it was just Braxton Hicks contraction, she said, referring to the abdominal tightening that comes and goes during pregnancy. I didn't realize it was an active labor, so I went to sleep. The next morning, it was clear this was no false alarm. When I got up at 5, that's when they started coming back to back, Matthews explained. The only person home with her at the time was 8-year-old Malone. She told her son to call 911. Mm-hmm. You read the story? You know what happened?
Nope.
I called the ambulance. Then I rushed upstairs to get the towels. Mm-hmm. You know. But before an ambulance could arrive, Malone knew he had to help his mother deliver the newest member of their family. In fact, the little boy who loves playing football made the play of his life.
What a feel-good story.
I bet everybody in the comments is saying, where was the father?
Where was the father? I know. This is what I'm trying to read and see where the father was. Oh, so he said that he previously encouraged his son to think about becoming a doctor one day. Never could he have imagined the resume builder. I don't know where the father was. They still don't say where the father was.
He was probably working. Coach worked at 3 o'clock in the morning. Probably went to work. This ain't a hero story. He had a choice. Pastor Troy said he is absolutely a hero. The only part that he had to hero because he had to see this thing coming out of his mom's twanky, and he probably didn't get the sex education talk yet.
Not her twank.
Her twank.
Poor thing.
This is how babies are born.
This is right.
Through a twank.
And that child will never have sex in his life. Like, what? No.
Absolutely not. No. I remember that one time I had to deliver my brother. Absolutely not.
No. No. Anyhow, that is our feel good and around the way news. We're going to take a little break. Come right back and give y'all some more.
Is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM. The Boston Public Schools are your child's foundation for success. There are countless opportunities for enrichment, education, and real-world skills. Whether you're looking for pre-kindergarten or high school, Boston Public Schools provide a quality education to prepare your child for college, career, and life. Register between January 4th to February 3rd for kindergarten, 6th, 7th, and 9th grade. Visit www.bostonpublicschools.org/register to explore your options today. That's www.bostonpublicschools.org/register to learn more. 2023 is the 50th anniversary of our beloved hip hop. February is Black History Month. Join Spark FM as we tour our favorite black-owned hotspots in VIP style. Saturday, February 18, 2023. Spark FM Online presents Bars Volume 1. Boston Black Bard Restaurant Tour. Featuring Sauciest, Top Mix, Suya Joint, Fort Hill Grill in District 7. Appetizers, drink special, spit your bars, network event, and giveaways. 21 and up with proper ID, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. For more info, go to sparkbarcrawl.eventbrite.com. It's the Bars Volume 1 Boston Black Bar and Restaurant Tour.
Have questions about the COVID vaccine or booster? Need help making the right decision for you? The COVID vaccine and booster have been proven as safe and effective options and are now readily available to adults and children alike. Harbor Health wants to help make sure our community is healthy and safe. Visit hhsi.us/COVID vaccine for help with vaccine information. Let's make our community a COVID-safe harbor for everyone. Get your booster now. Brought to you by your friends at Harbor Health.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Hi, Rosa. How are the kids? Good. But I have a question about the COVID vaccine. Kids who had COVID have immunity, right? True. They have some immunity, but also true, vaccines strengthen that immunity. But how do you know if it's safe? The vaccine was developed so fast. True. It was fast. Also true, scientists had a head start. They've been studying similar viruses for years. Have questions about kids and the COVID vaccine? Know the facts. Find the truth. Visit boston.gov/COVID facts.
Spark FM.
Medication. Your medication makes me high.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for it.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com.
Turn us up.
She like man, we ride. Big ride.
Spark FM.
Yes, we are back. Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. In the building, we got myself, Hot Sizzling Sauce, Coach Chris, Miss Tony B. Newen, and we've got a new intern. Her name is Juliana. Hi, Juliana.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. See, you see, yeah, I like you. Not all shy and everything. She's like, oh, I'm outside. I'm here. I'm on the microphone.
Enunciating the things.
Enunciating, saying what. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are
Tell
you?
us, I'm good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well,
Your name is Juliana.
Yeah, my name is Juliana. I go by Jules. I'm in 12th grade. I like to make music. I like to paint. I like to cook. I like to work and get money.
Yes.
And yeah, that's basically me.
Get money.
Juliana.
Juliana right there, guys.
What school do you go to, honey?
I'm at BCLA right now.
Okay, all right.
Which is right down the street.
Well, okay.
Let me see. Do we hear anything about BCLA? Do we like that school? Let me see.
I don't know, because I don't think that I've heard anything bad about the BCLA.
The way she's talking, she sounds like she has the potential to be a lot of something special.
Good. What are you interested in doing in life?
I think my passion is to just talk to people and help people out and give them my advice, because I've been through a lot. And I've learned a lot, and I'm still learning a lot. So I want to learn from people and also help people and talk to people. So
very nice.
This is great.
I'm still on her, Miss J.
She's got a story to tell.
And how old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh, good. So you right? Yeah, we like this age.
Right.
You guys are right for the internship. Y'all can scroll. You can do all kind of stuff. Any hobbies or interests? You said music and things like that.
Yeah, I just picked up knitting as well as editing.
Knitting and editing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, black girl magic.
Those are two opposite sides. I mean, it's still creative. You know, if I can edit a sweater, I can edit on the line.
She's well-rounded.
Universal.
That's home economics and
what they
other
have
economics
probably took out of the school system.
Keep going.
So that our children can't know how to be well-rounded, but our interns here find a way to round themselves.
Wow.
Round yourself, girl. Round yourself.
I'm sorry, you're not lying.
See?
They don't teach stuff like that at school, and you really have to go around and find your own way to do it.
Yeah. See, I love that. Be innovative, figure it out.
Yeah.
Everything is figure-outable.
Absolutely.
We're going to get back into the show. You guys will hear from Juliana throughout it. This is our first time meeting her, too, so you guys are we just throw them right in. Throw them right into the fire. This is where it's going to be. Just get hot. So we here. Wow. Nice sound effects. Let me hear it again.
He's supposed to be doing the sound.
I was thrown off. I was drinking this good juice right here.
This good communion.
Yo, it's cold and it tastes just like communion juice.
Amen. You are blessed this morning.
Yes, amen.
So, national news. It looks like we've got some good things to catch you guys up on yesterday. Yesterday there was some things that are happening in the news. One thing that's not in here that I want to talk about is the death toll in the Turkey earthquake has rose to over 12,000 people last night. Yep. Last night it was over 12,000. I don't even know what it is now.
Yesterday afternoon was 5,000.
Yeah.
Damn.
They are just pulling out. They have been able to rescue some people, but a lot of it has been recovery. Yesterday it was amazing on the news. They pulled a newborn baby out of the wreckage
while the mother passed.
Yeah, they believe that the mother gave birth in the wreck while she was in there. They can't find the mother, but the baby is in stable condition. I'm going to Turkey
miracle baby.
to adopt that baby. I want that baby. The baby. And so that really, really bad. That's awful.
Yeah,
like 12,000 people? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we've discovered
Lawanda said today it's above 19,000.
Are you
That's
kidding
a
me?
lot of friggin' people.
That's the whole town of Boston.
That's what I'm saying.
Really, because Boston's small. We have a little bit more, but
we got 54.
I mean, but still, that's a lot
of people.
Yeah, that's
people.
a lot of
I mean, it's all the people that I know in Boston. I know 19,000 people in Boston.
I don't know if I know 19,000.
It's all the ones that I know. That's awful. That is really, really awful. I hated seeing that yesterday. We also learned yesterday that China has conducted a spy balloon program for years, the Pentagon says. I think they discovered 4 more spy balloons. They shot down one over the weekend. They said that there are like 4 more. But China real bold, ain't you just sending balloon over here to spy?
My question is, if they've been sending them over here, why we make such a big deal about the one that was here the other day?
Because it's obvious.
Oh.
We don't complain about the unknown. But now that we've seen it ourselves, it's like, nah, y'all doing too much.
The Chinese balloon shot down off the South Carolina coast was part of a large surveillance program that China has been conducting for several years, the Pentagon said on Wednesday. When similar balloons passed over U.S. territory on 4 occasions during the Trump and Biden administrations, the U.S. did not immediately identify them as Chinese surveillance balloons. And Bridge General Pat Ryder, what's the BRIG? What is that? What's that short for? Brigade General Pat Ryder, the Pentagon press secretary. But he said subsequent intelligence analysis allowed the U.S. to confirm they were part of a Chinese spying effort and learn a lot more about the program.
My question is, from what I know about spies,
from watching Austin Powers,
yes, and TV, I just feel like if they was spying, they would be a little bit more inconspicuous.
No,
maybe I just don't.
No.
I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
They've been spying through TikTok and whatnot. We all know this.
Well, yeah, that kind of
spying. And we still keep using it. So I mean,
I just feel like this big ass balloon. I just don't feel like that's what I would have sent over to spy with. They might as well have just wrote spy balloon on the big ass balloon.
Let me ask you something. When people pass away, what's the first thing we send in the air? Balloons. What's the first thing people traveling? Hot air balloons. So you're not going to think nothing of that balloon in particular because it's just like, it's just something in the air, but it's obvious. Everybody's questioning.
What was it in the balloon? Like what What can they see? Was it
What
like
is it, a
heat
drone?
rays?
I don't know.
Like, can you see like the computer panels from the balloon better?
They said that they were over like military bases and stuff like that is what they were looking at. So I guess scoping out the military bases and stuff because it's scary. Because then what if China sends a missile over here? They know exactly where to bomb.
I saw a movie. If they did, they got like 3 seconds to intercept the bomb.
3 seconds. Oh, and Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
Let me ask you something. Do y'all think all this war is going on so they could create the new world?
I think Jesus is coming soon.
I thought so too. Okay.
Yeah. That's where it is. Yeah, there's no new world. It's just Jesus.
I was talking about the new world, like we going to heaven, but listen, carry on.
I don't know. Some of y'all think y'all going to heaven. I don't know.
I got married and I'm doing right. Pay for me, Pastor Troy.
No. Oh, that's what you want to pray for you? All right, forget it.
Mike Nice wants to know the bigger question is why did they wait to shoot them down?
Right.
Because they thought it was a hot air balloon.
They thought it was a rest in peace balloon.
No. Because it was civilians on land, so they had to wait for it to go over the water.
Big.
Not tell them what's inside of it.
Oh. They should have, I don't know. I don't know if that was a good idea.
It was big though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it says the U.S. Indo-Pacific Command detected a high-altitude object floating in the air in the vicinity of the Hawaiian Islands and set up aircraft to intercept it. He said they visually confirmed it was an unmanned balloon with no identification markings. Ryder declined to say whether this was one of the 4 previous incidents that the U.S. had discussed. Pacific Air Forces, the Air Force Command called into the Indo-Pacific, said the balloon was not shot down. So this is the one of the other balloons that they found. So there's been balloons over here. They already know what they need to know.
It's very interesting.
Know. This is crazy. There has been a recall alert. 4.9 million bottles of Fabuloso.
Let me call Mayor because Mayor loves him some damn Fabuloso.
I think we have some Fabuloso in there from Mayor.
Let's see.
Let's open it so I can pass out. Let's get a lawsuit.
I'm passing out too.
I'm passing out
you
too.
You pass out too.
We
all passing out. We got insurance in here.
I put the 9 and the 11 and one of y'all hit send before
on your way down.
Press it while you going down.
Y'all tell me
the
what's wrong with it though.
Because she's like, damn, I just bought some.
Yeah, I used to smell it growing up, so I'm kind of.
So you did say you've been through a lot.
Yes, it was the Fabuloso, baby.
The Consumer Product Safety Commission and Colgate-Palmolive have announced a recall of 4.9 million bottles of Fabuloso multipurpose cleaner. Yeah, it sure is.
Damn.
The bottles may be contaminated with a Pseudomonas species of bacteria. Either Pseudomonas agariciops or Pseudomonas ceratosus.
Hold on. I'm about to open this sauce. Open this sauce.
What? Both can be found in soil and water, but can cause infection, especially in people with weakened immune systems, external medical devices,
open that sauce.
or underlying lung conditions.
I have all of that. Oh my God, it's been killing me.
It's not even that. There's a whole show called The Last of Us, and it's literally about bacteria going in and fungi. What the?
Is that yes? Are you watching that?
Yes,
Should I be scared of it? Okay, because I was.
Y'all sure this ain't y'all family member?
I'm saying she fits right in. She just fits right in.
What the number say?
The number is 2348 US 78.
Oh.
Or 2365 US 78.
I got US 78, but it's not the same first number.
Well, there's a 3001
as any 0249.
No, 3023.
All right,
you did not win.
We gotta go to the supermarket.
We gotta
go get the bacteria one and bring it in.
Right.
Oh no! What number did you say?
I said 02. I said what I said. I said 0249.
What's the U? No, this is I need
US 78.
I need the UPC.
The UPC is this was
the scan code. Where's the scan?
Right here. 3500-53032.
Is
that it?
Yes!
All right, open it, let's splash on the table, let's pass out.
Yes! Oh no.
Oh man, tell me.
No, only the following Fabuloso. No, it is. Only the following Fabuloso multi-cleaners are part of the recall. It is 530325.
Yep, 53032. Ah,
Fabuloso multi-purpose cleaner, 2 times concentrated flavor, lavender accent, 56 milligrams.
This is it.
56 ounces.
56
Everybody
fluid
smell
ounces.
it.
Everybody.
Let me go first. I get the most money. Let me go first. Let Fabuloso, I'm about to own
That
you.
shit is recalled AF. The cleaners were made December 14th through January 23rd. The ones were released. Okay, so if you have it, there are several brands. The list is on there, whatever. If you have questions, you can call Colgate Palmolive to call the phone number.
How much we get? Tell us how much we get.
You can either get a refund or a replacement.
Nah, but let's get a lawsuit.
Nah. I want reparations. I don't want no recall, no replacement, no refund. Reparations, me. 40 acres and a mule. That's what I want.
We've been using that for about 2 years, so everybody in here has got a lawsuit. We're going to start a class action, Spark FM class action suit for this one bottle of Fabuloso.
Right. What did it say that?
That's still unopened.
And then they ask me what the symptoms is.
I feel faint.
Do you? That's how you fainting?
I feel faint right now.
Oh, wow. Will you survive?
I don't know. We'll see. Because I might have been infected by, what's it called now? What is this? Pseudomonas aeruginosis or Pseudomonas phagocytosis.
Oh,
What?
we def got those. We got those, both of them.
One of the two of them. I probably got both at the same damn time. Oh, God. Anyway, because my immune system is weakened.
Mine is weakened right now, and this is why I can't get better because of Fabulosis. Comorbidities. What was that yesterday?
I got proof my immune system weak.
Look, that's what brought out his puff. Get out of here. I can't stand you. Oh, Lord. Twitter places limits on tweet
It's
frequency.
the fact that y'all don't take nothing seriously in this world. Yes.
I know, we literally sit here slowly dying from the damn Fabuloso, and y'all are here laughing and cackling. Everything's funny. Nothing serious. We just said Jesus is coming soon.
And we got Death Fabuloso in here.
Anyway, y'all gonna make me cry. Twitter places limits on tweet frequency, impacting business and individual accounts. Who did this? Elon Musk again? What is his problem?
He's
He's
bored.
rich.
Why
bored.
doesn't he just shut down the whole Twitter?
He's bored. When you have so much money, you have nothing to do with your money. You decide to just be disturbing.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like if I was the richest man in the world, I would just be doing dumb shit too. Like, why? There's nothing for me to do.
Let me.
I'm never gonna be broke. I can't even be broke. So
NBA.
it's like I can't even
Never broke again.
succeed at being broke. So why not just cause havoc?
Just think about 50 Cent. Every time he's filthy rich. Every time he get bored, who he bothered? Ja Rule.
Anybody.
He has a trending topic coming up soon.
Or
So
he bothered a little girl and he's still looking for the $50,000 from.
And he don't need it.
Marie. He don't need it at all. So anyhow, Twitter says that the company will now limit users to a maximum of 2,400 tweets a day. Who tweets more than that?
And for what?
Right, but
Like, what are you saying that many times?
2,400 tweets a day is going to be the maximum, but users reported being prevented from tweeting far below that limit.
What? If they said like 5 tweets, then I would be like, oh damn.
Exactly.
But like 2,000 tweets, like are people really thugging that much?
if I was somebody that was into that market, this would be the time to create a new website. Because Twitter's crashing.
That's what I'm saying.
But you
Bring
have
back
to-
Black Planet.
You think about dating websites.
Oh, is that what you was using Black Planet for?
What was it for?
And what was it for? Black Family and Mi
That's what
Gente,
it's
there was
for.
only...
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I didn't meet mad boyfriends and
that's what it's for.
take trips.
I feel like...
Because of Black Planet, but I'm saying it wasn't
What's
just for
so
that. It was
crazy
networking.
is that y'all always go to Black Planet. We need to go back to fundamentals like the party line and stuff like that.
Oh, the party
Have
line.
were you guys on the party line?
Yes.
I never went to the party line because I didn't get it. Like,
Late
what
at
I gotta
night,
do?
get on the party line. You just call it.
And-
I didn't think it was
And then
fun.
talk to strangers?
Yeah, you talk to strangers.
One of my friends was heavy on the party line. We met a lot of strangers that way. I would not recommend that. No.
Oh.
Alicia.
Oh.
She was always on the party. We met mad guys that way. I always had to go with her because at least she was safe. So she
Oh.
would bring me with her at the same age of 15.
Oh, wow.
You know? Could have killed.
I don't think I met anybody off the party line. I did meet people off of Black Planet. Went on some trips. Oh, it was interesting.
I'm telling mommy.
Don't ask me about party line because I'm still wet behind the ears. Moving forward.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, LaWanda met her husband on Black Planet.
Oh my God.
That's
who
dope.
was that?
That's dope.
Now she got to do the commercial for them. How did you meet your spouse on Black Planet?
The chat rooms on AOL. Met people there. Took a couple trips.
I was heavy on the chat rooms in AOL.
Yep,
Yep,
I
I
did that.
was.
You was on POF?
I was on
I was
Plenty
on-
of Fish.
yeah.
I met everybody that I met on online dating literally turned out to be a psychopath. I kid you not. I am not friends with any of them because they were all psychopaths. One of them, we ended up, well, that's a lie. He's still my friend. He is a psychopath. But like, I built a really great relationship with his daughter after we stopped dating. She was involved in the girls' radio program and stuff like that. So that was one of the good things that come from it. But other than that,
I agree
psychopaths.
with you.
Yeah.
Because I was online. I lived next door from Miss J. That's how I got it, though. I went online and acted like I was somebody else and bagged her. Lied about my age and everything.
That's terrible.
And if she leave me now, you know.
You do it again.
Right. One of the great loves of my life, I did meet on Black Planet, and I actually met my husband on Facebook. My ex-husband.
Yeah.
There's other limits: maximum of 500 direct messages per day, and a follow limit of 400 accounts per day. Twitter is also capping the total number of individual users, an individual user can follow to 5,000, and attempts to follow more accounts will be limited by account-specific ratios. Who's doing all of this?
Who has to? Rich people.
They follow you. There's 5,000 people. How many people do you follow right now on Instagram?
On Instagram?
Yeah,
like 100.
How many do you follow on Instagram? And how many do you follow on Twitter?
Like 200.
Like 200, because who's following?
How many you got on Facebook?
Facebook. Remember, nobody can ask me these questions.
Oh yeah,
because I just started
she's
over.
New.
I'm very new to social media.
I follow 993 people on Instagram. Who the hell is them? I don't even know who they are.
That's little money.
Hey, Miss J, if you're going through my phone, can you tell me my numbers?
But this is per day, so you can only send 500 DMs per day. Who is sending all them DMs?
Thirsty people.
Damn, and you can only follow 400 accounts per day. Who's doing that all in one day?
Thirsty
Rich people.
That's crazy to me. Anyhow,
you got some thirsty people that's really searching for love and for like financial wealth on social media will buy it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh my gosh. Only in Mississippi, white representatives vote to create white-appointed court system for the blackest city in America.
That sounds racist.
Yeah, that is crazy. Yeah, I was reading that. I didn't read the whole thing, but that sounds. America's so backwards.
Yeah.
Like we're literally like, oh no, we can move forward, but no. Let's go back.
Yeah.
We like it that way better.
And this is in Mississippi. A white super majority of the Mississippi House voted for an intense 4+ hour debate to create a separate court system and an expanded police force within the city of Jackson, the blackest city in America, that would be appointed completely by white state officials. In House Bill 1020, if House Bill 1020 becomes law later this session, the white justice system of the Mississippi Supreme Court would appoint 2 judges to oversee a new district within the city, one that includes all of the city's majority white neighborhoods, among other areas. The white state attorney general would appoint 4 prosecutors, a court clerk, a 4 public defenders for the new district. The white state public safety commissioner would oversee an expanded Capitol Police force run currently by a white chief.
Sounds like slavery and
segregation all over
segregation.
Yeah, what is going on there?
Whoever living out there, move.
Why would they think that this was a good idea?
Get out.
Yeah, I mean because they're white.
They're white.
It's a good idea for them.
If they can't control it,
yeah,
they try to kill it. They can't kill it.
I mean that's crazy.
Yeah, lock it up.
Yeah,
be mindful of that.
Well, y'all got to be careful. Black people.
I don't know.
I don't like. For me, it's just kind of like there's some black people who are still living down in these deep rural South places that just really are still operating as in back in the 1950s,
1906,
back in the day, and it's just like I don't understand why y'all still there dealing with that.
Where else can they go? Can't afford nothing.
That's where we're at. That's it right there.
You're stuck.
Yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's I feel bad. I mean, I know why, like literally I know why, but figuratively I'm just like, why are you still there? That just that's what I meant by saying
I mean, that's the way the country seems like it's moving anyways. Like all the things that we've worked hard to achieve and to make more equal, they are like, we're very uncomfortable with being equal with Black people.
Yeah.
So we're going to fight this tooth and nail. There's still more of us right now. So before the roles of power reverse, let's try to reverse the country as much as possible.
Here's the problem. I don't want to get all biblical and all that, but the role, like, those that was last shall come first, right? And those that shall come first shall come last.
Right.
Some people are still stuck in a mindset where they don't want to lose that control or accept change or accept growth.
Yeah.
So if they lose control, that's when they start committing suicide and all these things start happening in the world, and social media is exposing it, and then we go extra crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. Yeah. I feel like you're absolutely right, and that's what it's going to come down to. You know what I mean? If people really want to know what's going on here, I don't know. People don't. There's non-believers and there's believers. I'm a believer, and it is written. What all the things that are happening now. These things are written, not specifically the way that they are, but there is a lot of predictions in the revelations in the Bible that tells us that these are the times and these are the things that are going to be happening. But that's a whole nother kind of conversation that we ain't, none of us is ready for.
I am actually an ordained minister, so I can get into that when we get back from this commercial break.
Well, there's two more national stories that I have. I wanted to update people, tell them about Mitt Romney calls George Santos a sick puppy after the Biden State of the Union yesterday. So Mitt Romney really ain't feeling this dude at all. Mitt Romney told him, he said if he had any shame at all, he wouldn't be here, is what Mitt Romney told reporters after the address. He at the State of the Union, he joined the crowd of Republicans who have said embattled freshman Representative George Santos shouldn't be in Congress. Santos has admitted to embellishing parts of his personal and professional resume.
It's not embellishment.
It's the whole.
He's a liar.
His whole life is a lie.
Absolutely.
His whole life is a lie. Right.
Yeah.
But Romney said that they are lies, not embellishments. To embellish, he said, is to say you got an A instead of an A minus. Lying is saying you graduated from a college you didn't even attend.
Yep.
Santos lied that he graduated from college and was a volleyball star, a Wall Street resume that did not exist, his ancestry, and more. He is facing the most legal scrutiny at the local and federal levels for his campaign finances. As Romney entered the House chamber Tuesday night, he told Santos he didn't belong in Congress. I didn't expect that he'd be standing in there in an aisle seat trying to shake hands with every senator and the president of the United States, Romney said to reporters after the State of the Union. Given the investigations facing him, including a House ethics complaint, he should be sitting in the back row and staying quiet instead of parading in front of the president and people coming into the room. Absolutely. 100%. The senator describes Santos as a sick puppy for his lies. He shouldn't be in Congress, and they're going to go through the process and hopefully get him out, Romney said, but he shouldn't be there, and if he had any shame at all, he wouldn't be here. I think that Santos replied to that, and he said, a letter from Santos said, I'm recusing myself from committees or whatever. I don't know. But he said something. What did you say that he said?
That doesn't sound very Mormon-like, and that's not the first time people have told me that I don't belong where I clearly do, or something like that. My whole thing, I was talking to my dad about it yesterday. For Republicans to be such devout Christians and be all about Christianity and following the Bible and all kinds of stuff like that, how are you guys okay with a pathological liar who has everything he has said has been debunked and or made to be a lie?
Yeah.
And you guys are like, oh, but because he helps us keep the majority, we'll keep him there even though we don't trust him either.
Yeah.
I hate to say this, right? This sounds sound ignorant, but I don't want to call him a liar. I want to call him talented because he faked himself to the top. So if he shouldn't be there and he's there now, leave him there.
Impressive.
He has talent.
Yeah.
And I mean, Republicans lie.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
They are. Fake it till they make it.
Yes. Yeah, we know that. So,
talent.
Like Marjorie Taylor Greene shouldn't have no type of power to do anything. And look at her. She just parading around looking like
you know what's crazy?
Looking like a...
They didn't do that to Donald Trump because I know Donald Trump didn't go to college.
He didn't go to college.
No, he paid for his college.
His father paid for it.
I mean, but when a reality star, random businessman, is able to become the president of the United States, you know that America is effed.
Yeah.
You know, Ronald Reagan was an actor.
Well, that's fine.
Before
but at least he was
president.
Smart.
He did something to become successful.
Yeah.
That's different than what Donald Trump is doing and what this other lemon is doing. So
this is true. I mean, Kanye 2024. Cause of death has been confirmed in the killings of 3 Michigan rappers who went missing.
Oh.
So this is a follow-up on that story.
Yes.
The 3 Michigan men found dead in a vacant apartment building last week were shot to death.
Yes.
They said on Tuesday, revealing the cause of death and hinting at more developments to come. These are the rappers who had gone missing. The mother said that she knew her son was dead. They were 27, 31. They had been missing since the evening of January 21st, and their bodies were found on February 2nd. All this stuff. The show was canceled. They had a canceled show in Detroit that was canceled because of technical issues with the club's DJ equipment, and then their families stopped hearing from them. Remember, their phones had went dead. Their bodies were found by Detroit police nearly 2 weeks later, buried under debris in the basement of an abandoned rat-infested Highland Park apartment built.
What the hell was they doing down
That's
there?
ruthless.
They probably got
somebody
robbed.
killed them and put them down there.
They probably got robbed or just stuck up. Went down there and they shot him and left him there.
Or do you think that they put the bodies down there?
No.
After
they had
shot
to shoot them down there. They probably made them go down there, get down there, get down there. And when they got down there, they took them and shot him up. That's crazy.
How they do it? Get down there.
Get down there.
Come on down there. Investigators have characterized the case as alarming, rare, and difficult. All activity.
I don't know if it's rare.
From their cell phones and social media accounts halted the evening they went missing, and there was no early indications of a motive. The bodies were frozen when they were found, delaying identification and autopsies.
Damn.
And they probably had been gnawed on by the rats.
Ugh, that's terrible.
That was in Detroit, right?
Yeah.
That was in Detroit.
Detroit, Chicago, New York. Stay away from.
It says each of the men suffered from multiple gunshot wounds.
Multiple? What
They
the
for
heck?
sure knew them.
Yeah,
They for
that don't
sure.
make no
There was
sense.
No way.
Yeah.
I'm going to a concert to rap my little raps, and then I end up with multiple bullets in an abandoned warehouse home.
I just find that whole situation weird. Like the concert canceled because of the DJ.
Yeah, like it was a setup. You think it was a
Yeah,
setup?
it's just a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are just not.
Yeah, it's too
Connecting.
many pieces. Yeah.
Anytime you're a DJ, you got backup.
Yeah.
I learned that from Trish. Have backup. So that's
A
the setup.
juvenile was arrested in connection with the vehicle's theft and charged with receiving and concealing stolen property. He probably was just like, "Oh, look what I found." I don't know if he was involved in it. Yeah. So anyhow, that's that is that, and that's awful. Burt Bacharach has died at 94. The legendary composer created hits for Dionne Warwick, Tom Jones, and Aretha Franklin, and that is breaking news.
Terrible.
We're
going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after a few moments. Keep it locked right here, Spark FM Online.
Thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
The Boston Public Schools are your child's foundation for success. There are countless opportunities for enrichment, education, and real-world skills. Whether you're looking for pre-kindergarten or high school, Boston Public Schools provide a quality education to prepare your child for college, career, and life. Register between January 4th to February 3rd for kindergarten, 6th, 7th, and 9th grade. Visit www.bostonpublicschools.org/register to explore your options today. That's www.bostonpublicschools.org/register to learn more.
2023 is the 50th anniversary of our beloved hip-hop. February is Black History Month. Join Spark FM as we tour our favorite black-owned hotspots in VIP style. Saturday, February 18, 2023. Spark FM Online presents Bars Volume 1. Boston Black Bard Restaurateur. Featuring Sauciest, Top Mix, Suya Joint, Fort Hill Grill in District 7. Appetizers, drink special, spit your bars, network event, and giveaways. 21 and up with proper ID, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. For more info, go to sparkbarcrawl.eventbrite.com. It's the Bars Volume 1 Boston Black Bar and Restaurateur.
Have questions about the COVID vaccine or booster? Need help making the right decision for you? The COVID vaccine and booster have been proven as safe and effective options and are now readily available to adults and children alike. Harbor Health wants to help make sure our community is healthy and safe. Visit hhsi.us/COVID vaccine for helpful vaccine information. Let's make our community a COVID safe harbor for everyone. Get your booster now. Brought to you by your friends at Harbor Health.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Hi, Rosa. How are the kids? Good. But I have a question about the COVID vaccine. Kids who had COVID have immunity, right? True. They have some immunity, but also true, vaccines strengthen that immunity. But how do you know if it's safe? The vaccine was developed so fast. True. It was fast. Also true, scientists had a head start. They've been studying similar viruses for years. Have questions about kids and the COVID vaccine? Know the facts. Find the truth. Visit boston.gov/COVID facts.
Spark FM.
Medication. Your medication makes me high.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. And she let it clap for it.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com.
Turn us up.
She like man, we ride. Big ride.
Spark FM.
All right. We are back with the last segment of the day. This is Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the morning. And it is time for us to get into our entertainment report. We just had a good breakdown just now, so let's get into it. Miss Tony, what you got?
Well, yesterday, a article came out yesterday that I came across talking about, Jay-Z has been named the greatest rapper of all time as Billboard revealed its top 20 for hip-hop's 50th anniversary.
This has been a real long time coming, and everybody was interested to see who Billboard, and I think it was Rolling Stone, would put together for the 50th dopest rappers or the greatest rappers of all times. Mm-hmm. The top 10 list came out with the other ones, so we'll get into that, see how you guys feel about it. Comment section 617-272-3387. I looked at the yesterday and it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. No. Coming in at we're gonna go from top 10 to down to 1, and then we'll go into some other ones.
Oh, I'm so sick of this damn girl.
So we have right here coming in at number 10, Miss Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Then after that we had Snoop Dogg.
Oh, you're showing the pictures to people?
No, I'm just Drake, Lil Wayne, the Notorious B.I.G., Eminem at number 5. For the top 5s is Eminem, Tupac at number 4, Nas at number 3, Kendrick Lamar at number 2, and Jay-Z at number 1. How do you feel about that?
I'm happy with it.
5
New Yorkers, and Hov from Brooklyn. So I already knew that.
No, Eminem is number 5.
But listen, we got 5 New Yorkers. 5.
Oh, well, yeah, because Biggie's number 6, so you're right, in the top 10. So 5 New Yorkers in the top 10.
And so right after that, which I thought that Biggie would have been. I mean, I don't think that he had enough time to really, like, in the time that he had, I feel like he did a lot. But I don't think he had a time to really kind of showcase all of his skills to the full potential.
I'll be the first to say it. If Big was still here, it wouldn't be no Jay-Z. That would be number 1.
Think so?
Yeah.
Really interesting.
That would be no number 1. I think Big would be number 1 over Jay.
Okay.
Respectfully.
What about you? What else? Next 10. So starting at from 6 to 10.
So 6 is Notorious Big. 7 was Lil Wayne. 8 was Drake. 9 Snoop Dogg. 10 Nicki Minaj.
I didn't know that.
I don't like that order.
Snoop Dogg was gonna.
I
didn't think that Snoop Dogg would be. I love Snoop Dogg. He can do no wrong.
9.
I don't see how Drake is over Snoop Dogg.
So it's 11.
I can see how Drake could be over Snoop Dogg.
Over Snoop?
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta remember the era.
No.
He created. Snoop is legendary.
No, he is. Like he can do no wrong. But I don't know, like in the world, if they would. Like Drake's fans are like, I don't know.
You talking cartoon Drake, right? Ain't no way he out. Snoop is legendary. He's one of the reasons why hip hop is the way it is. So it's like I don't understand how they give newcomers more props than they would give legendary people. Big created a path for us. Pac created a path for us. Drake didn't create no path for us.
And Drake is just
all he created was Kiki.
Kiki. Do you love me?
And they're not even together no more.
Maybe Drake is just very, very, very popular.
Yeah,
maybe
I think that's what it is. Because I feel like you should also look outside of the lyrics and the music and the fans. Like, what type of work have they done?
Yeah.
It says, so the greatest of all time, a.k.a. the GOAT, that's a distinguished and also contentious honor when it comes to ranking who or what is the ultimate best, whether you're talking films, TV shows, restaurants, or any other subject. In early 2023, Billboard Vibe is ranking the top. Billboard/Vibe, I thought it was Rolling Stone. Vibe is ranking the top 50 greatest rappers of all time as part of our salute to this year's golden anniversary of hip hop. So, determining these rankings, the Billboard and Vibe editorial teams opted first to limit the rap arena to North America. For example, an estimate estimable as his career is, British rapper Slick Rick isn't on the list. He also opted not to include the significant contributions of reggaeton and dancehall MCs on the list just to keep our pool of nominees a little bit more focused. From there, the team took into account the following criteria, not in any particular order: the body of work and their achievements, cultural impact, influence, lyrics, longevity, and flow.
That sounds messy.
Because longevity, years on the mic, would eliminate Big and Pac from those top two, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and it would replace it with
Top
Big
10.
Daddy Kane and Slick Rick.
Well,
But Slick Rick is not
here.
North America.
No, that's right,
They limited it to North America. They said part of what helped them to name Jay-Z as the number one is that he was like things like being the first ever rapper to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. They also noted that the Brooklyn rapper has earned 14 Billboard 200 number one albums. He's earned over 140 million records sold, and he's collected 24 Grammys. They also applauded Jay for co-founding Rockefeller Records, launching Rock Nation for music and sports, plus Deuce and Armand de Brignac, and running hip-hop's legendary Def Jam Records as president.
I'm not mad at Jay.
Yeah.
His resume is explicit, but at the end of the day, I'm still standing what I feel. If Big was here, Jay won't be number one.
What I was surprised about, Missy Elliott came in at number 19.
That's disrespectful.
Missy number 19. Kanye West was 11. Andre 3000 12. Rakim 13. Not a surprise. LL Cool J 14. J Cole 15. Scarface 16.
I thought that J Cole would have been higher.
Me too. Yeah, me too.
Over Drake, yeah.
Scarface at 16. 50 Cent at 17. 18 is Ice Cube. 19 Missy Elliott, and then 20 is Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, I don't think I feel like this. They go off. I don't know. Forget it. I'm not into the music brand no more.
Should I keep going with the numbers? DMX is 21.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You got Drake over DMX?
Yeah.
I find this to be kind of BS, just a little bit. I feel like you should put like diversity and like, again, career, what have you done outside, as well as your lyrics, because there's a lot of artists who like they have good vibes.
Yeah.
Like Drake, he has good vibes, but not all his lyrics are good.
Yeah.
That's why he gets clowned on the internet now.
Right.
Here's
This
the
is true.
thing. Again,
Jada Kiss number 46.
Very
So go from
disrespectful.
50. So 50. That last 50.
Okay, so the last, rounding out, I guess, the last. Most Def 36, which is weird to me. 37 Common, 38 Gucci Mane, 39 Ludacris, Dr. Dre, E40, Redman at 42, Bun B at 43, Queen Latifah 44, Ice-T 45, Jadakiss 46, MC Light, Melly Mel, Reverend Run, and Rick Ross, number 50.
Jadakiss at number 46.
Jadakiss at 46.
I'm struggling.
Yeah.
Method Man. I'm struggling. Let me tell you.
Method Man.
Drake did not write his music. He has a ghostwriter.
That's what I was about to say.
Allegedly. But we know that. I just don't want to get sued by nobody. I just don't want to get sued.
He stole X's flow too. I want to bring that up too. Like he was doing a lot, and it's just like, how are you above all of these other artists who write their own music, who spend hours in the studio, who go and have to promote their own stuff? You steal their stuff, and then you're on top. Hell no, it don't make sense.
Talk it.
But allegedly, I don't want him to come in.
Wow, you learn it fast. See,
because media will tear you up, boy.
Listen.
Yeah, I mean this is a very interesting list. I
put Reverend Run before. Oh
Kiss?
no.
Drake before Kiss.
Yeah, okay. I thought Reverend Run was before Jadakiss. It was wait, hold up.
This Drake before Jadakiss is just very disrespectful.
Yeah, and Jadakiss so far down the line.
That's Jadakiss at 46 seems crazy.
Fab not even up there. Where's Fabulous?
Oh,
so you not feel disrespected. Where's Fab?
And Fabulous is like argumentatively one of the best lyricists.
Top 5 100.
That's crazy. That's what Mayor Thomas. That's what we gotta call him, Mayor Thomas, because he is. I wonder how he feels about this.
Busta Rhymes is at 33.
What about Meek Mill?
Nope.
Well, no, I'm asking what number he's at.
Method Man is 25.
Method Man is 25.
25.
And Drake is 6.
They have Black Thought at 28.
Who's that?
Black Thought from the Roots.
Oh no.
Black Thought from the Roots. Lauryn Hill is number 30. Future is number 35. Lil Kim is 31. T.I. 32. Big Pun, number 26.
Foxy Brown?
Nope.
She's not even on the list?
She's not even on the list.
Is Lil Kim on the list?
Lil Kim is 31.
What?
Ain't no salt, ain't no pepper.
I'm gonna shut up. I don't need the barbs coming at me.
Ain't no salt, ain't no pepper.
I'll say it. Nicki Minaj before Lil Kim?
Nicki Minaj is number 10. Number 10, Nicki Minaj.
Lil Kim?
Yeah, I'm not mad at Nicki Minaj. I'm not mad at Nicki Minaj for that.
I'm just thinking legendary. I'm thinking how the way the music art started. Who really put it.
So remember, this is based on so many other criterias. Their longevity of their music. Some of these people, like we only bring them back for old school hip hop. We're not bumping them in the club now. There's other ones
but Nicki Minaj at number 10 means that they have her as the number 1 female rapper.
Yes.
Over Lil Kim, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do y'all agree with that? You agree with that?
No, because she's not the number one. She's not the number 1 go-to woman to play in a club. She's not.
And I feel like there's a lot of new female artists coming out. Like I'm trying to connect with them and whatnot, and like they're very good. Like Flo Milli, BK the Ruler, that's a very good MC. Rico Nasty, like they're just not getting enough attention. That's what it is. But they are very good, and if they start getting the attention that they need, the longevity is for sure going to be there.
Yeah.
So and just to reiterate, so it went on body of work achievements, cultural impact, influence, artist work, foster longevity, lyrics, and flow. It's very interesting.
And none of them messing with Kiss or Method Man. So how they 46 and 25?
That's crazy. That I'm still like in shock that Kiss would be all the way at 46 or 50.
If we had to do flow in this rapper, it would definitely be Method Man at number 1 because he looks like flow. He looks like
all right.
Sexy thing.
He looks like.
What?
There's no words to say what he looks like. He look like a man.
That's why you watch Power?
I'm trying to see if any of these. I'm trying to look in the comment section just to see what other people.
Yeah, I was trying to find.
Yeah, everybody. Jadakiss 46.
Yeah.
Andre 3000 not top 10. DMX at 21 and Jada at 46. Disrespectful.
See, I look at the comments, and that's how true it is.
The fact that J. Cole is 15 just completely invalidated this entire list for me. How the F Jay-Z better than Pac? This is crazy.
No, I think Jay better than Pac. I've always said Jay better than Pac.
Yeah.
Tupac is the wow, a lot.
And Pac's still alive.
Maybe if Pac
somebody said it too. I love Nicki, but before Missy, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that if Tupac was still around, I think that would be a tough call between him and Jay-Z. You don't think so?
Allegedly, he's in Cuba.
Okay, so if he was
still performing.
But yeah, so I'm not saying if he was still alive. I said if he was still around. So
he is. He's in Cuba performing.
Here,
where did Lil Wayne come in at?
Top 10.
He was in the top 10.
Top 10.
Oh, somebody's like top 5 not existing without Weezy. How is DMX 21? So the ones that you guys are questioning has been questioned by many. Rakim, Andre 3000, and Jadakiss need to be in the top.
No, Lil Wayne wasn't top 5.
Top 10.
Oh, top 10. Top 10. He was number 7. Right. Yep.
Somebody said some white man made this list, and I would not be acknowledging it.
I didn't want to say that. I swear to you, I was like in my mind, like this sounds racist.
There's a lot of people here like
top 10.
There's a lot of people here talking about Tupac. They gotta be all from Cali.
I feel like what invalidated it for me was putting Kanye over Jay-Z because, like, yes, Jay-Z is very good at rapping, whatever, but Kanye makes beats, he makes music. He literally...
Oh, you think Jay-Z should be...
I think Kanye should be in the top 10. Above Jay-Z.
Really?
On the list. Only because he literally... I'm sorry. When you bring up 808 and Heartbreaks...
She's gonna have you go off
when
on
you
her.
bring up 808 and Heartbreaks, that literally transformed every type of thing. After every type of beat now, every type of beat you hear now is 808s. That's what it is. Like, you really, and longevity, I'm sorry, but Kanye's still making good music that you want to hear. I don't want to hear Jay-Z's music unless he's with Beyonce. And even then, I'm sorry, I don't want to hear Beyonce either because that's stuff of the past.
You just got a friend.
So it's like when you look at Kanye and the type of music he's making now. Listen, I'm very objective. It took me a minute to come up with this because I'm like, okay, yeah, Jay-Z, he did all of that. He literally set up Beyonce's career. They came up together. And I feel like without Beyonce, you don't have Jay-Z. You have the billionaire black man. And I feel like that's the title that he has now. You don't have music, and he doesn't have music that people want to hear.
Now,
us, Gen Z at least.
First of all, I just want to say
that his problem, his what they call it, Hail Mary is definitely his verse on the DJ Khaled song.
I was just about to hit it with the God did. Everybody plays that song consistently.
Dilbert, Nas is number 3.
Nas is number 3?
Yeah.
That's still disrespectful. Who's number 2?
Redman on the list. Redman didn't make the list, did he?
He's 25.
He is?
He's 25.
Method Man is 25. I don't think Redman's on there.
You know they're the same person.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Redman did not make the list.
Oh, back to you.
And Busta Rhymes. Busta Rhymes is not on this list.
We can debate this if you want, because I got multiple points to make.
Go, listen.
Don't play with me.
No, Busta Rhymes is there. He's number 33. Listen, talk, young girl. Rumble, young girl, rumble.
Just because
ding ding.
Just because Kanye make beats and does all that spectacular stuff doesn't make him a great doesn't make him a great MC. You have to listen to the words and how he expresses his story. Rapping is about telling a story. Not all guys are telling a truth. Some guys are telling a lie, but it's about telling a story and who believes it or not. Gotta remember who Kanye followed under, how Jay was much of a big influence to him. So when you think music, think longevity in terms of branding, creativity. Jay makes his stuff. He don't write it down. He tells you, I want this, 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 and this. He had to tell Kanye, look, make this BPM a certain beat. Like, yeah, these are things Jay orchestrate behind the scenes, but they don't see that because you just hear the name under the publishing. That's all you see. That means I just worked with this person. They put their input into it. So think about that before you say Kanye is better than Jay-Z.
Kanye is better than Jay.
Okay, can I argue this point though?
Yes, you can.
You raise your kids to be better than you, so wouldn't it make sense that Kanye is better than him? And I'm gonna also bring up the point that it's not Kanye don't say the right things at the right times. I'm not gonna cap. He be saying I got it right now. I got it. He be outlandish. But I think the things that he's preaching for the black community as well, whereas Jay-Z is sitting under the white man, and he's not. How do I say? I want to see Jay-Z open up a school. I want to see him create like a Black Wall Street. I want to see him, come out and create companies. Like, this is things that Kanye's talking about. Kanye wants to create a bank where it can be Black owned and Black people can come and he has the money for it too. So it's just like, you also have to see where your resources are getting put. And I feel like, F all the rap stuff, you as a person, that's what makes you better. And then the music, it comes out through the music.
You're smart.
See?
I'm just going to say this. People don't talk about things that they're not aware of. Just because a person doesn't promote what they do doesn't mean they're not solid investors. But by the way, Jay-Z did open a school with Puff Daddy. It's in Harlem on 135th and Lenox. Number two, when it comes to the Black community, every year Jay-Z gives back to the Black community. He gives back to people in Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy, around the world, but he don't talk about it. People don't talk about what Jay-Z do unless it's negative because they don't have nothing against him to get him. Think about it.
All right, I like that.
From Brooklyn, we're going to support each other.
We'll put a pause in this because I know a bunch of other shows are going to be talking about it today. So make sure you guys keep it locked to Spark FM all week because this is going to be a hot topic all over the place. We might have to do a little panel discussion about it.
I know. Jules.
I wish that Steven was here too because that would be a great conversation between them two.
I want to sit. I just want to sit there in a corner
Me
and watch.
too. I'm feeling Go.
Me too.
Go. This is dope. This is dope.
That was very nice. Jules, I am very, very impressed. I am very, very impressed.
She's auditioned.
Oh, yeah, she's got it. It's yours. And our producer here noted the same sentiment that I have. I'm scared for Offset. Jay Prince is getting real nasty with his evil energy. That was a note from our producer. Offset, Jay Prince is spinning fairy tales and didn't save me from the beefs. So this is back and forth on all over the interweb of this foolishness that's going on between this Jay Prince, who is 62 years old, and Offset. And Jules and I had a discussion off air, we all did, about how just like this needs to be not a thing. It's too much. Offset and Jay Prince are turning up the heat on their simmering beef. Prince says he's saved Offset's hide a bunch of times, but Offset is calling BS. The estranged Migos rapper fired back at the Rap-A-Lot Records mogul Wednesday after Prince went to great lengths to remind Offset of all Prince says he's done for him and Cardi B.
And Cardi B.
Cardi B. Jay Prince says he's rescued Offset from tons of beef over the years in different parts of the country, but Offset begs to differ, saying he never needed Prince's help and claiming Prince is all mouth and no proof, just fairy tales. Cardi B has something to say about it yesterday. WAC 100 had jumped in yesterday on Cardi B and Offset's side. It was crazy. Offset's rebuttal comes after Prince posted an audio message on Instagram ripping the Atlanta rapper for choosing emotions over principles. Prince's rant is a direct response to Offset claiming to not know Prince from a can of paint amid Offset's own issues with Quavo, which exploded backstage at Sunday's Grammy Awards.
I just feel like after Offset. Remember at the Grammys when it first came out that there might have been some beef between Quavo and Takeoff, and then Offset came back and was like, me beefing with my brother, what y'all talking about? And then we found out that they weren't beefing with their brother. I feel like Offset be lying a little bit. He be lying. So I don't know what to believe in.
He's trying to downplay.
Protect home. Because after they still family. And after they, us as what I hate about social media, negativity sells.
Yes, it sure does.
Oh yeah.
And they all getting paid just for entertaining each other.
Oh yes. I just think that like when it starts not being entertainment and coming off into the street, then it's a little bit too much when all of these threats are thrown back and forth in light of the fact that we know that there has been murders. What happened with Takeoff is still very suspicious. We know that Junior Prince, or whatever Prince Junior, whatever name the son was, we saw the video of him like step over Takeoff's body after he was killed. Like there's just a lot. So those kinds of things, I just don't like that this is all coming off. Jay Prince has been making a lot of really, really like hard threats towards Offset. This would not be healthy for you. Don't play with me. Don't put me in a position where I have to defend myself. And all of these things he's been saying to him. It's just it's starting to be a little bit too much. It's no longer entertainment. It's a little
too far,
scary.
You've gone too far.
And now it's starting to be very Crips and Bloods type things that they're bringing in. Jay Prince said that he had to protect Offset and his wife from the blue because something about she changed. Cardi B angered she angered the Crips in LA by changing the word blue to flu or something like that. So,
that's very disrespectful.
Yeah. What is that?
They're not supposed to use the B word.
Nah,
anything with a B in it.
Oh, so she posted a coat. She was wearing a blue fur coat, and she said, "I hate wearing flu, but this coat was too poppin'." Cardi wasted zero time offering up some straightening on her own, claiming it was Whack 100 and Big U, not Jay Prince, who stepped in to clear her name. She said, "Big lies, never tell big lies, never tell him to show receipts. Only people that was there was Whack and Big U. Why would he be called for anything involving Crips? A whole bunch of fairy tales." Whack 100 then responded and said that Cardi B was right, that it was him and whoever that was taking care of her.
Just, all of that just sounds like so much unnecessary drama for no reason. Like, it just sounds sucky.
It does sound sucky, and it's just too much because y'all are disrespecting Takeoff and Takeoff's memory by doing all of this foolishness. And we were saying earlier, Quavo's been real silent about this part of what's going on, and that just kind of seems a little weird to me that he's been so silent.
In the background, you hear that? I got a million ways to get it.
Yep. That's all. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Oh.
Hov trying to tell us something.
What was it? What he's trying to say?
Next story.
Super random. In 2014, our producer says she posted a tweet talking about Montana Fishburne's ugly butt cheeks, and someone randomly liked it a few days ago. Like, why are they looking up my tweets regarding the girl's butt cheeks? I don't know, but this is awkward. Lawrence Fishburne cracks a joke about adult film star daughter during cringeworthy appearance on The View. I'm gonna go back and watch that because I didn't know that he was on there.
Who is Lawrence
Fishburne's daughter? Her name is Montana, and she's an adult film star.
Oh, wow. How would you feel if your kid was an adult film star?
Would you watch it?
No.
What the hell? No. I would be horrified.
So weird. I know. Like, what?
Nah, I couldn't.
No, like, that's so weird. So Joy Behar may not have known about the can of worms she opened by asking Lawrence Fishburne if any of his children plan to follow in his footsteps of stardom. The two exchanged words on an awkward encounter when the Matrix actor 61, he's 61, made a coy reference to his eldest daughter, Montana Fishburne, who's a famous ex-adult star. It says that, how did the exchange go? Fishburne spoke to the ladies on The View on Wednesday to promote his upcoming Disney Plus animated series, Marvel's Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, the hell, which follows a young heroine of color, whose superhero powers include her brains and knowledge, but fell off course when Behar pried into his family life. He has 3 children, Langston, Montana, and and Delilah, who is 15 years old.
Pastor Troy said he's seen her body of work.
What do you think, Charles Pastor Troy?
Is it good?
Is it valid?
He's being a jackass.
If it's worth seeing?
What was his response, though? Is she interested in this sort of work? The View co-host asked, and he said, yeah, she's very interested in the theater. I guess. I don't know. Anyway.
He's just promoting his daughter.
Yeah.
He's doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Creepish.
Oh, she's
right
cute.
thing.
I mean, she looked like Krishan. So anyhow, that's her.
Speaking of Krishan, they're going to be here for on February 24th, I believe. Our good friend Vazjan is bringing them for a lovers, for in love. They're coming here. So.
Wow. I thought they broke up.
No, they just got married. She was just bench pressing 315 with him yesterday. She bench pressed 315.
I don't know why she's still with him though. Like, he done.
Why is he with her too? Though?
It's just I don't even understand.
Me either. Every time I see it, like, I just want to turn my face away because I feel like it's just.
They must be getting a lot of money.
Y'all want me to kill me.
They are.
Y'all want me to kill me because y'all all been in a relationship where y'all loved that one man that y'all didn't want to lose.
Oh,
and he was still bad for y'all.
No, I never loved it. No.
Not to that. We've all been in a relationship that was questionable.
Yes,
of course,
many,
but not to that extent. This is not healthy. What's going on there with them two? And last week, didn't he was like, it's over. It's really over for real.
But like they literally break up every 2 days.
But apparently she's pregnant. He's not even claiming a child. Like he's saying that she's been cheating and whatnot.
But then right after that, they had a mock wedding.
Yeah, she was shopping for a wedding dress the day after. I don't know. Them two, they need to stop. Somebody needs to step in and stop that. Do you know what they need? They need a pastor from.
Where's the lady from Oprah?
Married at First Sight.
Lady
Iyanla. She need to go fix their life. Yeah. Honestly,
I don't think she can fix their life. I think it's done. And Pastor Troy says she's not memorable like Capri.
All right. That means she's trash.
Oh.
El Gabito.
Oh, is Capri bad?
No, Capri is. Anyways, people, that actually is the end of the show.
That was a great show.
That was good. We got a lot of other things, but they're not really interesting, are they?
Well, you know what? Well, this D. Barnes one was what's interesting to me because the other night when he got the award, he's the girl that Dr. Dre choked.
Oh, yes.
She's the girl that he choked. And so the other night when he got the award, she's the first person I thought of. She popped right into my head when he got the award. So she has come out and she's spoken out in the wake of the legendary producer being honored with the award. Dee Barnes, who was one of several women that have accused Dre of in the past of abuse. She sat down with Rolling Stone to reflect on her experience with him, in which she claims that the mogul beat her after an album release party at age 19 during her days of Pump It Up. Do you remember? You don't remember Pump It Up? Hip hop show that ran from 1989 to 1991. She was on there. She just said, I shouldn't have to suffer by not being able to exist in a space and in a culture that not only did I grow up in, but I contributed to in a major way. Is this about feelings? Is it about his legacy? Or is it about ego and toxic masculinity? What is it about? My whole history has been erased as an artist, as a music journalist, and as a television host. All some people see is the 1991 incident. So she's been off. The only thing that she's known of, nothing else that she did, and she was all of these things. Nothing else. She's just known as the victim of Dr. Dre.
Why wait so long?
No. They came out back then.
No, I'm saying, it came out back
then.
Oh
yeah. We've known about that for a long, long time. But that's what I'm saying. Like, she was an artist. She was a rapper. She hosted these shows. She was doing a lot. But then,
like, after that, did she do things other than that to change the narrative? Mm-hmm. Because if you think about people like, for some reason, Robin Givens jumped in my head. Mm-hmm. She wasn't just known as the person who Mike Tyson sexually assaulted.
No, that's his wife. That was his wife. They were married.
Who?
Robin Givens and Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but regardless of what their relationship was, she wasn't only just known as that person, as a victim of his whatever. She's still known as an actor and all the things that she was doing. So I'm not saying that this woman's fault, but like, after that situation, did you continue doing those things, or did you subject yourself to just be known as the victim? What else did you do after that?
She says, I'm not saying that he's the same person now, though. I don't know him anymore. I'm not around him anymore. I haven't talked to him. But to name an award after someone with that type of history in the music industry, you might as well call it the Ike Turner Award, is what she said.
They probably do have it. I don't feel bad for her if she remained under the narrative that I am a victim. After you come out and you are a victim, you continue to host, you continue to do the things. Maybe she couldn't, but if she stopped right there, then that's the last thing people know about her.
Yeah,
that's not a thing.
I understand that. So that was a pretty interesting article in there. Everything else, like you said, I don't.
Young Thug's jury selection trials begin, and they said it might last several months. Why?
Several months just to select the jury?
Just to select 12 jurors in an alternate?
High profile case.
Exercise the Bill of Rights. Speedy trial.
They said they have a group of 300 potential jurors slated to be summoned on February 24th, and another 300 thrown into the mix.
Damn.
Jury selection in the YSL trial is expected to continue in addition to a new group of 300 jurors being summoned on February 24th.
Damn.
Another 300 will be summoned on March 17th.
They just spending tax money.
This is going to be the longest trial ever in the world.
And I hope
those
I
600
hope they get
jurors.
one thing wrong.
What did they say? They have what? 600
jurors.
No, but even
376 witnesses. Yeah, like three.
What? After the 10th, I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you. I think.
Yeah.
How, as a juror, how do I sit through and remember all of the damn people that just said conflicting things?
Let me just quick fast. Let me just tell you how. The best way to remember, you got to stop at Yamba Market, pick up their special pack of remembrance order, and you smoke it before you get in there. And I promise you'll be all right.
And smoke it before you go to bars on February 18th, which is Spark FM Black. Yep.
Black Bar Crawl.
Black Bar and Restaurant, Boston Black Bar and Restaurant Crawl, happening on February 18th. It is bars. We are celebrating the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and it's going to be a time for information. Hit up Spark Bar Crawl. Google it.
.eventbrite.com or just Spark FM online, our website.
Those things.
And as soon as you get there, it'll pop right up.
Pop it in.
Yes.
Tickets is almost all out and gone.
I gotta check those because I think they might be done.
That might be done?
Yes.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you're 18 and you don't drink, can you still go?
No.
Don't make me sad.
You can go to, if you're 18 and you don't drink, you can sign up at ADSL. Summer registrations is opening up next week for Miss J. Also, if you're trying to apply for a job, ADSL website is open.
Can I?
Hit Miss J up. Yeah.
I need a little job.
I need to.
Might need it.
What I can do? What I can do there?
Just show up and
I
hang
can
out.
watch the children. We get to come out for here.
All right. Bye, you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Is going to be Freaky Friday.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going to have a
Can I
good
come?
time. Yes. Come true.
Baby oil and silk bathrobe.
Baby oil in the back of your throat. What?
Wait, what?
Baby oil and a silk bathrobe.
Oh, sorry. All right, we got to go.
Oil and a silk bag.
It's Freaky Friday tomorrow.
Jesus. Don't you, if you come here with that, you can sit outside. God damn it.
Got like 3 chains.
Ooh.
Now it's old.
We got chains.
We got chains.
Our stuff come in from bars. Y'all gonna be laced.
Y'all gonna be
Y'all
lit.
gonna, only one radio station in Boston give y'all jewelry.
Ice.
Blang, blang.
Bye, you guys.
Bye,
See you
y'all. See you tomorrow.
The Boston Public Schools are your child's foundation for success. There are countless opportunities for enrichment, education, and real-world skills. Whether you're looking for pre-kindergarten or high school, Boston Public Schools provide a quality education to prepare your child for college, career, and life. Register between January 4th to February 3rd for kindergarten, 6th, 7th, and 9th grade. Visit www.bostonpublicschools.org/register to explore your options today. That's www.bostonpublicschools.org/register to learn more.
2023 is the 50th anniversary of our beloved hip-hop. February is Black History Month. Join Spark FM as we tour our favorite black-owned hotspots in VIP style. Saturday, February 18, 2023. Spark FM Online presents Bars Volume 1. Boston Black Bard Restaurateur. Featuring Caesarea, Top Mix, Suya Joint, Fort Hill Grill in District 7. Appetizers, drink specials, spit your bars, network event, and giveaways. 21 and up with proper ID, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. For more info, go to sparkbarcrawl.eventbrite.com. It's the Bars Volume 1 Boston Black Bar and Restaurant Tour.
Have questions about the COVID vaccine or booster? Need help making the right decision for you? The COVID vaccine and booster have been proven as safe and effective options and are now readily available to adults and children alike. Harbor Health wants to help make sure our community is healthy and safe. Visit hhsi.us/COVID vaccine for help with vaccine information. Let's make our community a COVID-safe harbor for everyone. Get your booster now. Brought to you by your friends at Harbor Health.
The only thing that does matter is great music, and you will find it here.
The all-new Spark FM.
JP Morgan Chase is making a global commitment to break down barriers to drive inclusive economic growth all over the world. We believe there is a pressing need to help more people move up the economic ladder. That is why we are investing in communities and people to create an economy that works for all, because no community should be left behind. Right here in Boston, we're focusing that work in Dorchester, Roxbury, and Mattapan, among other neighborhoods, on improving financial health. These efforts aim to address the key drivers of the racial wealth divide head-on. We're here to empower individuals, families, and small businesses by connecting them to the tools that build generational wealth and a long-lasting legacy. Chase is investing in Boston. Chase is investing in you. Visit us at the Mattapan branch at 1617 Blue Hill Avenue, where the team is waiting to help.
Hi, Rosa. How are the kids? Good. But I have a question about the COVID vaccine. Kids who had COVID have immunity, right? True. They have some immunity, but also true, vaccines strengthen that immunity. But how do you know if it's safe? The vaccine was developed so fast. True. It was fast. Also true, scientists had a head start. They've been studying similar viruses for years. Have questions about kids and the COVID vaccine? Know the facts. Find the truth. Visit boston.gov/COVID facts.
Spark FM.
Medication. Your medication makes me high.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
She like the way that I move. She like the way that I rock. She like the way that I woo. She let it clap for it.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
She like man we ride. Big ride.
Spark FM.